Good evening, ladies and
Ahem. We never fuck up. Hello, Sharky.
Hey, Cass.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Bad Game Chance Time, episode 18. This is the show in which we play Bad Game Chance Time for the 18th time. The series finally old enough to... I was going to say old enough to drink. That doesn't make... No, it's 21.
No. Smoke.
Smoke.
Join the army.
So for those who don't know, this is a game we play to determine what bad games we'll play. It's a torture device for the modern era, as some would say. We got 3 blocks here. The first one will show us what console whoever is rolling will potentially be playing the game on. The second block will tell us the genre and/or theme. And the third will actually be the poor schmuck who's stuck playing it. Oh, I hate Bad Game Chance Time. Makes for great content, but it is torture, truly. Some of the worst games we've played on this whole show, on this program, on this channel, this stream, this broadcast that we do, have emanated from Bad Game Chance Time.
I feel like the last at least 3 times we've done this show, the blocks have decided there's one person who's going to be host of the show that night.
Yeah, that's another part of it I really don't like. I am seriously considering changing that third block and dropping the poor schmuck stuck playing it gimmick, even though it's integral to the whole thing, and just make it so that we each take turns playing the games. But I didn't do that in time for tonight.
It's honestly the one block that is carried over from the original Chance Time.
Yeah, over 18 episodes, I have changed these blocks out a number of times, swapped out what consoles appear on the console block, waffled back and forth between whether or not we should do genres or themes, and then I settled on both.
When I say the original Chance Time, I mean the Mario Party Chance Time.
Oh, yeah.
Where that is a block.
Yeah. Well, I still think the iconography gets across. I still think the music cues. So even if we drop the face gimmick on the right-hand block, I think people will still flag what we're trying to do here. Anyway, before we get into picking out bad games, before we get to the suffering part of the show, we can at least have one last glimpse, one last bit of light in our lives with Sharky's Stream Snack.
Tonight's stream snack is Farm Rich jalapeno poppers, and grab it. Monster Energy Ultra Blue Hawaiian.
Okay, so
now,
I had Monster Blue Hawaiian yesterday, and I thought it was gross. I like a pina colada type gimmick, but I didn't love it. And I'm actually drinking a white Monster Energy, a white Zero Ultra, the one from all the memes online, because my local 7-Elevens all ran out of Ultraviolet. So that's the state I'm in.
Now, before I get to, first of all, let me go ahead and open up the Blue Hawaiian, taste for myself. Get this,
I'm opening mine up too.
Let me take a taste. You know what it is? Too much pineapple forward.
Yeah, that might be it. You might have nailed it in one.
Yeah, because I'm tasting this. I'm sure there is coconut in there, but the strongest flavor coming out of this is pineapple. It's not a terrible pineapple. It's a very acidic pineapple. But yeah, if you're going into this expecting pina colada, you're just getting a lot of pineapple. Now
you'll be better off getting caught in the rain.
Now I don't know if you caught the start of our Contra Road Core episode from this week, where I had the white Monster Energy.
I did indeed.
And I said, when I tasted it, I was really trying to pin the flavor, and the closest I could get to was like a green grape, like a white grape.
It's either white grape or like a citrus type thing.
I'm not sure if I was getting citrus out of it, but yeah.
It doesn't really give citrus, but I think it's like just in terms of trying to mask the flavor, I think citrus is what they use to offset, like the sting, the not aspartame, that's in diet sodas. Taurine, what do they put in energy drinks these days?
Actually, let's see. I'm looking at the top of the thing. Yeah, Monster has taurine in it. It depends on the energy drink, but Monster has taurine. But yeah, I don't think this Blue Hawaiian is awful, but for what it is, I kind of wish it had more coconut. As it is, it's a very pineapple flavored energy drink. I think that'll do it for me, unless you have something else you'd like to add.
No. I'm just
all right.
Drinking this Monster. It's fine. I miss my Ultraviolet. I miss it every damn day. But it'll restock eventually. Or I could get real dark with it and start ordering it from online.
Yeah,
start ordering it by just by the caseload, and just like have a fridge full of it at any moment in time. Oh, all things in due time. Yeah, that will do it. All right. That's called prolonging the inevitable, folks. Let's get that music rolling. And it is time for me to play...
Challenge time!
You know me. Left to right. My opening gambit. Hasn't paid off yet. Maybe one of these days it will. Show me the console. Sega Genesis, that 16-bit era. And also, benefit of folk watching, Sega Genesis also includes the 32X, the CD, and even the 32X CD, as the case may be called for.
It also includes the Mega Drive.
No. Nah. Yes, actually. Anyway, second block. Driving game for the Sega Genesis. Or just something car-related. If we're fudging it here, if we're cheating a little bit here. And who's the schmuck? You. Me. Okay. All right. I can work with this. Let's get this up. Let's start searching for games that fit this bill.
I was going to ask, what would it take for your opening gambit to pay off for you? Would it be like the power going out at your place?
It would be, you know what it would honestly be? You getting to play the SNES platformer, because I believe in the odds. I believe in cards being dealt. I believe in the odds being that we wouldn't get SNES platformer twice in a row on the same night. So if you took the hit for me, then that would mean one less that I'd have to deal with potentially down the line. At least that's how I compartmentalize it.
Folks, go through our 17 previous episodes and see which nights we had two SNES platformers on it.
I'm sure it's happened. I think I have a game. It's an odd one, but it does have cars in it. In fact,
yeah, that's
you
right.
could say it has Cadillacs in it, as in Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the second Cataclysm for the Sega CD.
All right, cars on the table. I haven't heard of this one. I've heard of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I know that game. I have not heard of the second Cataclysm.
I think it's called like Preozoic Chronicles, or there's some comic book. The Cenozoic Age, I believe. And this game was developed by Rocket Science Games, who also made Lodestar, The Legend of Tully Bodine, and who are perhaps most infamous now for being one of Elon Musk's first jobs.
Oh, yes.
He was a low-level programmer for these folks. But if you want like the full scoop on what this studio was all about, because there is a fascinating story tied to this whole Rocket Science Games endeavor, we get into in our Lodestar, The Legend of Tully Bodine article on the BadGameHallOfFame.com. So consider looking that up, seeking that out.
Do you think the only reason he worked on Lodestar was because it's like... it was the first step in his gambit not to be killed by the future AI machines?
Yeah, that's a gamble. That's a risk worth taking. Jeff Grubb says he's only gone down lower, by the way, which is accurate. For as bad as this gets.
I know Rocco's Basilisk was not a thing when in whatever the 1990s was for that. Oh, characters riding a car. Okay.
Without seatbelts. Now, do you think this is an actual legal disclaimer that they had to put in on behalf of the General Motors Corporation?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
They wouldn't just do this for funsies, as a goof?
I think, honestly, I think GM would probably be like, you really gotta put that in there. But I was saying, like, I know Rocco's Basilisk was not a thing when Lodestar was made, but I want to imagine that that's why Elon Musk got into game development. He was like, the AI is all going to kill us someday, and right now the only AI is video game AI, so I have to blow it off. I have to suck this game's AI's dick so it won't kill me in the future.
I'm tempted to put this in 4x3, by the way, since this is clearly being crushed. Yeah, there we go.
I'm sorry, but Rocco's Basilisk is like one of the funniest things to me.
Surviving humans huddled beneath the surface in steel tubes and waited.
This is just as good as reading the comic book.
During those years, the human mechanics became the leader
Or Rocco's Basilisk.
of society
Rocco's Modern Basilisk.
to keep running the machinery that enabled their tribes to survive. 400
So I mentioned this was based on a comic. This
Right.
studio, I'm just going to talk over this. I don't know if this is copyright or not. I don't know if this is from some sort of failed pilot that's somehow in the YouTube copyright database. Rocket Science Games' modus operandi was to create Sillywood, Silicon Valley Hollywood. They got the guy who created the idea of MPEG-4 compression. They stole him from Macromedia, I believe. They poached a bunch of other people from like LucasArts et al. They put some venture capital doofuses in charge, and they said, we're going to raise a bunch of funding, and then we're going to create the Sillywood idea, and we're going to make all these FMV games. And they sunk millions upon millions upon millions of dollars into them without even thinking about gameplay even once, by their own admission. Like,
You know,
go ahead.
Far be it from me to suggest that tech bros don't have any sort of like capability of self-reflection or forward thinking or anything like that. But if you want to take your project seriously, maybe you shouldn't call it Sillywood. We're making some Sillywood.
Well, it's with an I at the end, not a Y, so you could
Yeah,
say
but someone's got to say it out loud eventually.
Anyway, that article, like I mentioned, is some of my finest work, and we get into every gritty detail. So you should be in control. I would probably turn the difficulty down from hard down to something that isn't hard. You don't even know what kind of game this is, do you?
Well, there's a car in it. It's only hard and easy.
Well, easy it is then. Well, leave the music on, please.
Well, they're just lying at this point. Yes.
I don't even know what two-player mode would be in this. Because I know what this game
Take
is.
turns.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think someone got real mad at me for mentioning this game without mentioning the name of the comic book, the Xenozoic whatever, in the course of the article, and I had to explain to them, look, I only want to fill my article out with so many words. It was already like 10,000, 20,000 at the time of posting. Let's not push it to 40,000. That's going to wait 2 more years until I'm writing articles that are novella length.
I notice we're starting with the end of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Well, this is going to affect property values. Sorry, I couldn't quite make that out.
Phew, it was only a nightmare, but it felt so real.
And then she screams again and goes, whew, it was only a nightmare.
Stop! You'll upset the balance. You'll destroy the city.
So I will say that the compression here and the video resolution is actually some of the best you'll ever see on the Sega CD.
Don't get your sleep.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's full screen.
Yeah, unlike most Sega CD games, which reduces like a postage stamp. And that's because they poached the guy who created the idea of video compression, basically. I think his name might be Jonathan Gay? No, that's not right. That's the guy who did Dark Castle.
What is it, Jack?
All those Macintosh dudes, all those dudes from that era of computing, kind of just interchangeable with one another. But yeah, they poached a dude who created MPEG-4 compression and said, hey, give us the best video that the Sega CD's ever seen. And he did. He held trade secrets so that he could benefit rocket science games in that way.
Hannah,
All right, here you go.
try to blast
Oh,
up
oh shit.
out of our path, but be careful not to hit any of the living creatures.
Just drive, Tenrak. Leave the
You could also tell me not to hit the rock that we didn't establish. Okay, so we said don't hit any living creature. I do have a gun reticle, so I'm a little confused as to what.
So you are steering and shooting.
Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, don't hit any living creature, and then you give me a gun. It's like, well, what do you think the purpose of this gun is?
There might be... I'm trying to remember if there's dinosaurs that you do have to shoot back for, like, hey, that's a carnivore, that's a T-Rex, that one can go get wrecked.
So, I am noticing in spirit, this is Toy Story Racer on the Game Boy Color.
Sure. I mean, it's any given FMV rail shooter. All right, try
I'm
again.
gonna shoot his ass next time I see him.
There was
It's
also
impossible to not hit shit.
no, yeah. This game is basically impossible. This level goes on forever, by the way. This goes on for an eternity, so prepare for a lot of this. There's another precedent for this sort of thing, right? I was fascinated with the FMV games, and especially the
always miss
pre-Sega CD ones, even pre-arcade ones. You ever heard of the MSX Palcom?
No.
So there was
MSX, yes, but
there was a Laserdisc add-on for the MSX called the Palcom, and what it allowed you to do was load Laserdiscs or load like these like full videos into the MSX system, and then the MSX would produce like graphics overlays on top of it in like, you know, the really crummy pixel art 8-bit style that the MSX was actually capable of churning out. The people who did Super Monkey Daiboken on the Famicom got their start doing those type of games. I think there was a game called Astron Belt where they just took footage from like Battlestar Galactica and then put an aiming cursor over it and a spaceship on screen that you could move around. You have to dodge the shots fired by this footage that was recorded in the fucking 70s or whatever.
Okay, that's like my favorite type of FMV game, where it is where it is just like a property that already existed, and they're like, just put button prompts on it. Examples come to mind: Power Rangers on the
for the Sega CD. Yeah.
and Cliffhanger in the arcade, which is just that one Loop on the Third movie.
Is it Castle of Cagliostro? I think
Yeah,
it is.
It is. I just couldn't remember the exact pronunciation off the top of my head.
You know, that was one
I
of
have to
Miyazaki's
shoot?
first features.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Do I have to? God damn
Why'd
it.
you steer into it? Well, I'll
I
give
didn't
you a rewind.
purposely steer into it. The thing is, like, you get bumped around real easily. You see, I didn't steer into it. I hit that rock and it bumped me to the left. Or to the right, rather. And I realized you can shoot anything in the road. The problem is, you know, wizardry of video compression, but it is still very compressed and kind of impossible to make out because it all looks like mud.
You know what it's doing, though, which is fascinating, and you just experienced it right there.
Yes. But go on.
That the fact that you were able to take
God damn
that turn, that there was a branch in the path.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Sega CD don't like that. No,
Oh,
no,
they
okay,
really
rewind
don't
is
like
not an
that.
option for this.
Maybe
Maybe whatever magic they're doing affects that. But go on.
it might. So the fact it was able to load a branching path pretty much seamlessly without like incurring another load or pause.
Yeah. I mean, that is legitimately impressive, especially for this console. And I don't know if I need to shoot those glowy blue things or drive into them.
I think you drive into them. I think you collect them for score or progress of some sort. Johnny Baghead asks, Cass, you know anything about VHS-based video game systems? What, like the Action Max? The Action Max, I should say. Yeah, I know of them. I'm familiar with a few of them.
I know I had to have mentioned this on the show before, but I have a copy of Clue, the VHS game, on Betamax.
Hell of a way to play.
Just like a real, like, God damn it. I thought I could shoot that thing. Just like a real monument of failed ideas in tech.
You know what I'm more curious about? You know what I want to play one of these days? Contrive a way to play? Shit
Nightmare?
like Atmosphere.
Yeah. We're talking about the exact same thing, literally.
More, yeah. I know people have digitized Atmosphere in some capacity so that you can...
Damn it.
I know there's also a video game release of Atmosphere that it is not the same.
There's also, eventually they just released it on DVD. So you can play it that way.
This
that
game
one confuses
sucks,
me sometimes.
by the
Yeah,
way.
this game does suck, yeah.
I'll just let you burn through these remaining lives.
Well, only 54 minutes left in this mission, so...
A primo example of just because you could doesn't mean you should. And that was a lesson that Rocket Science
and
Games...
you say that Elon Musk worked for this company.
Yeah. You know, so ultimately, you know, impressive tech, but they forgot to make a game.
I was not steering into that thing. It's just how this game works.
And so I think Steve Blank was the name.
Why encourage... Oh, encourage player. I just noticed that's how it's called now.
Yep. Sounds like Musk to me. That sounds like an April Fool's type of stream idea. What, doing like Atmosphere and whatnot? Hey, well, let's pull that out just for the fun of it. Any day of the
What do you
week,
mean?
baby.
Wait, what do you mean a April Fool's? That's so October core.
Yeah. I'm already thinking about October. I've been thinking about October a lot for this year.
Well, that's... You know what? Maybe I should be glad it's over.
Love that
You know
CD
what?
audio they accompanied it with here.
I was about to say I had an idea for October, and then I crashed into that dinosaur, and I was so angry that I forgot all my ideas for October.
I'm going to look something up real quick. Let's see if we can skip ahead a level, why don't we? Let's see if there's any sort of cheats for this game. Somehow I'm doubting it, but... That was easy mode, by the way, as I Am Headful points out.
It was.
Oh, there's also extra easy difficulty in this game. You pause the game, press C, A, right, B. That's cool. Okay. Start the game again. And I'll put this on screen for you.
Sure. Which I can't read.
Hannah!
I'm zooming in. Pause and press. I'm reading this out loud for the benefit of the audience. Did you do it already?
No.
C, up, B, right, up, B, B, A, down, up, B, B, A, down, up, B, A. Tone will sound, and then press
Okay.
A, B, C, and start. Now, you
think I
might
did
want to
it.
know what A, B, and C are, don't you?
No, I think I know what they are.
Well, just to be sure, just
Yeah, I'm
refresh. Yep.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. Show me again. It
Cross
is
is A,
different.
circles B,
Why
square
is
is C.
C on square?
For Virtua Fighter, so that block
Okay.
can be.
All right, then let me redo that. That's why that didn't work. What code did I do then that worked
did
when I was trying to do
something.
something? All right.
You must have done extra easy mode.
Yeah, I was going for that, but okay, let me try this again. Fuck. It's that thing between. No, never mind.
I'm gonna fucking do this.
No, look. Let me. No, okay, I did it right, but it didn't do it.
C, up, B, right, up, B, B, A, down, up, B, B, A, down, up, B, A. And then A, B, C, and start. Maybe because you did the cheat the first time through.
Yeah, let me do the other one then. All right.
All right, don't mess this up. Isn't that music incredible? That's the price you pay, I suppose. Is, yeah, we got this great video, but the audio is going to take a little bit of a hit.
Damn it.
Don't make me come over there.
What? B up, B right, up B, B A, down up B, B A, down up B A. I think you lied to me. Let me try this one more time because I think you lied to me. See, B right, no, doesn't work.
C up, B right, up, B B A, down up, B B A, down up, B A.
Your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Wow, I got it. Let me quick save that first. Then let's see what chapter 2 looks like. The city of Townsville.
I saw Tenrek and the Wassoon woman take off with his Cadillac.
So I assume this game assumes that you know the plot of the Xenozoic era or whatever this is called.
Knowing Tenrek
Yeah.
spells trouble.
Which was, you know, at its height, an independent comic.
Interfere.
I don't think it was, like, published by Marvel or DC.
Oh.
So, it's like doing, like, that Ultraverse Prime game for the Sega CD, right? Like, you know, Ultraverse
Yeah.
Prime, everyone's favorite superhero.
And your merry man.
Everyone's favorite really gross superhero once you know what's actually going on in that comic. And I mean gross as in literally like, ew, icky, gross, kind of gross. Yeah, go figure.
The Zeeks will do anything to protect their nests.
Oh, of course. What were we expecting? All right. Oh.
New death scenes. No, no, never mind. That wasn't a death.
Okay. Nope.
Oh. I was going.
I
to
want to
the
see.
thing.
I want to see how many missions are just reusing the same fucking backdrop.
I mean, all of them. That's my
No,
guess.
no. I know there's a minecart section later.
We're moving into Hammer's Hundred.
Oh, this one's the same.
Oh yeah, you can just start ABC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do earlier.
I mean, at least they got cutscenes. At least they're breaking it up in some capacity.
Yeah.
How is that knife bloody from stabbing a skull? Skulls don't have
Yep.
blood in them. Especially not, like, really old ones.
How many levels are there in this?
9,
All right, where did I leave off? Like 4.
5. It should... It's
This
gonna
should
be
be a
it's
different
gonna be the
level.
same fucking forest anyway, right? Or same jungle.
Yeah.
How rude of it!
Yep.
Man, this constituted a video game back in the day, huh? This was released 1994.
Step on it!
No exact release date confirmed for it because Rocket Science Games was very poorly documented outside of like their Wired cover story, which they actually had at some point.
Boom. Okay. Surely. All right.
This place is a maze.
Jack, check out this gate. It changes every time we turn.
Well, you know, they said it, so I have to do it. Oh, I can't redeem Solve My Maze because someone else already
No,
did it for
someone
a bit.
else did. Yeah. How would you even try to like purposely aim? Oh, this is as fast as I can go with this.
Try
Unless there's, like,
holding a button and it.
I
at
can
the
do
same
this, which I don't know what that's doing for me. If that's a lock-on, then there's no way. But no,
Slime, Elvis the Culture Advisor says, Subway Shark. Slime January says, this place is a maze. Sentences you love to hear at the beginning of a video game level. We know the last 3 levels are going to be the same shit.
let's go to let's just straight to the last one, because I bet the last one's the forest.
Warning.
That would be so fucking funny.
The reactor in the forest. No, it's just...
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait. Oh,
you can
there's-
turn
okay,
around.
So now this button will do this. Okay. It didn't do that before. But now I can... I think... You
Head
know
on a
what?
swivel. Head on a swivel.
I might have iframes doing this though, so if the game's actually progressing forward, this could be a way
Now,
to beat it.
unfortunately, you are going to expend the entirety of the 1 hour timer that they give you if you do that.
Wait a minute, hold up. Oh, now it's not letting me.
Yeah, because you're getting irradiated. That can't be good.
I'm curious, real quick. So, right, it was at 45 seconds, right? Yeah, time doesn't... Time progresses like a frame. Okay. The problem is it is a maze, so I would have to, like, shoot...
That's not the only problem with this. That's not the only problem I find with this.
Yeah, this game's awful.
Yeah, rocket science games were not good, except for Rocket Jockey. Rocket Jockey was okay. It was an FMV game.
I gotta see if there's any like worst of Sega CD lists online to see if this is on or if anyone.
Well, Lodestar is worse than this. Lodestar is all of 3 levels long. They're also all mazes, and it's
lit. I did say list. They're like more than one because I think
fair point.
I think multiple games deserve to be on. Fusion describes. We're done. This is it.
Yeah, I think that will do it for Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
You know,
Bad Game Chance Time delivers.
You know, I heard if you go to that one creationist museum in Kansas, they do show that Cadillacs and dinosaurs live together.
Boo. Let's get
I would love to like try to convince one of those museums to set up a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs arcade machine.
No, it's a creationist
Like
comic book. It's speaking in favor of you. They're showing humans and dinosaurs existing at the same time. Isn't this what you're all about? Isn't this your whole... Yeah. Okay. Sharky, it is your turn to play...
Chance time!
Of the bad game variety.
I'm going with my opener, which is right to left, so who's playing? You. What's the theme? All right, we're going good.
Now, Sharky, your job is on the line here, so choose well.
All right. Hit the button now. Close.
That's just as bad. That's not just as bad. It really isn't just as bad. It is like just as bad though. It's a lateral move. Maybe like one rung up on the ladder.
Very good.
We added some new channel point
yeah, we did.
redemptions, by the way. I was having a bit of fun while Johnny was playing Lifeline, episode 2. Check it out on the YouTube channel, folks.
You know, over in our Slack session that we have, Magic Mouse session that we do Dino Gem rewarded as a redemption.
We should. I just couldn't find the sound clip.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
All right, cool. I'll get that. That'll be next on the itinerary agenda, on the list of things to add. Platformers for now, though. What is a platformer? Yes. Is Liberty or Death by Koei a platformer? No, it's a strategy game of some kind.
Is American Nobunaga's Ambition a platformer? No.
Well, you never know until you check.
What is that one that's not official.
That doesn't disqualify it. I'll play bootleg games here any time of day.
Bookmark that. I'm curious, but let me see.
This one is a platformer too.
Yeah, that one is the other one that I was looking at. How about that one?
Let's do this one, so I can do one of my famous catchphrases when I mention the developer of it. It'll make for a great bit. This is Nightmare Circus for the Sega Genesis. If I recall correctly, by the way, developed by Funcom, developers of my favorite MMORPG of all time, the only MMO I've ever loved, Anarchy Online. There, I said it. I said the line, Bart. I think this was published... or it was released on Sega Channel. I think this was distributed by means of Sega Channel back in the day. And then I think Tectoy put it on a cartridge at some point later down the line, if I'm getting my chronology right here. I might not be. It's entirely possible I'm completely wrong on both counts there. But this is a Brazilian ROM nonetheless, so that's the... assumption I am making here, and it is a reasonable one, I like to think.
All right, so a Kiss game for the Genesis.
Not Kiss, unfortunately.
I figured. Oh, good. My favorite, the circus. Oh no!
Well, this isn't good at all. Game mode 1 player, competitive, cooperative, or 1-on-1 combat. We might have to check that out. Tweaker? Like, do we just like shoot drugs up? Like, what?
There's just, if you turn on, there's a little mascot in the corner of the screen that says, "Hi, I'm the Tweaker." He's like a little clippy to help you. Looks like you're trying to jump. Press the B button.
Trying to find a sound of someone in pain. That's the sound I make when I'm tweaking. There we go. Good enough. It's close enough. Well, maybe the circus will be better. Maybe
finally,
this one.
I finally found a normal circus.
Oh, God damn it. Let's see here. So I think this is our level select. I think we have to clear a number of stages, possibly 4 of them, before we are allowed entrance to the end game. Now, what button do I need to press to actually start button?
Oh, sick. Yeah, it's a nightmare, all right.
Let me just power walk my way out of this. Whee!
Gotta get my steps in for the day.
Oh,
Oh, careful. It does spit you out going the wrong way, so...
very good redemption. Thank God they're lousy shots.
You know what? I think this is your fault for, like, deciding to walk on the roller coaster tracks.
Ooh! Did you see that? Good shit right there. Oh my God, it does like the Mortal Kombat Mythologies thing, right? Where if you're like being face down by someone, it keeps you stuck in that direction.
Is it possible for you to do that again?
To do going up the ramp again in style?
Yeah.
I'll try in a second. Woo! There we go. I think I Goomba'd someone on the way up too. You know, something tells me it's not worth it trying to fight people here. I am taking fall damage doing that. Oh, yeah, it's not good. There's a reason why this was a Sega Channel exclusive, if I recall correctly, if my factoid is correct there. Because this was not fit for...
human consumption?
Consumer consumption, I was gonna say. If this first level is a fucking maze...
Oh, it definitely is. This is absolutely a maze.
You know, as all good roller coasters are.
I'm trying to interpret this HUD at the top of the screen.
In short time, your fate will be sealed.
Oh, hey, it was ready.
Turn around, man. Fuck.
Is there any tell that the thing is coming?
Maybe there's a sound cue, but we're just too chatty. Oh, huh?
One life.
Sick. Why is the trademark penciled in like it's not really officially trademarked? Oh, that was a horrible nightmare I woke up from. Oh, no!
I don't even care anymore. Every circus is a nightmare.
All right, let's try a different level. Let's try the amusements.
I wouldn't have expected this as a level.
All right, can I go? Can I leave? Can I?
Are you ready to play some Marble Madness? Big ass door.
No, kick the other direction.
Now, see, it's obvious that the Tartarians built this circus.
I couldn't go up that ladder. Maybe I can go up this one. I have a block button.
My goal tonight is to exclusively make references that you don't get.
Yeah, well, you're doing a great job so far. I learned this technique from my dog when I saw him pissing. I figured it might make for a sick combat move.
We have to find the answer by ourselves.
Say something nice. Good to have some Native American representation in a video game. I believe that was like the big marketing point, if there was any sort of marketing for this game. I think they deserved better, though, I think, as a peoples.
All right, we'll try the other level.
One of these. This one's a Ferris wheel, so we don't have to navigate it, hopefully. We'll just... Wow, Action 52. It's like Star Evil all over again. Oh, fuck. Video games.
We're just like one Guilty Gear riff away from this being I Want to Be the Guy.
I want to try that again. I don't know why I want to try that again.
I like how one of the hazards is things falling from the top of the screen, and to play this level, you have to be at the top of the screen. It keeps doing this. It keeps having you, like, enter a location, and then you're immediately facing the wrong way. Oh, wait, I realized what... Wait.
Other side of the Ferris wheel, so this is going to descend into the flames now. Presumably.
Yes.
Just let me...
I mean, you're clearly not in the flames. You're standing on, like, the side of the thing.
Wait, hold on. Did you see? I did a backflip. That was pretty sick. And I don't actually want to burn to death on this run. I don't think I have a choice in the matter, though. What is, I need to, like, kill a certain amount of enemies to progress here? What are we doing?
I don't know. The thing is, I'm wondering if that HUD at the top of the screen is trying to convey anything to you at all. Are you just going to go back to where you came? No, wait, this is a different backdrop. I don't know how many sides this Ferris wheel has.
I think I just want to stay out of the flames and kill as many enemies as they toss at me. I always thought Ferris wheels were so romantic, you know, like paying the ride operator $20 to stop at the top for you and your best gal.
Hey, do you know what National Ferris Wheel Day is?
No, I suppose I don't.
February 14th, Valentine's Day.
That makes sense. You know what it is? You know what really put the image of it in my mind? Is going to be so embarrassing. But there was a little anime by the name of Inuyasha that aired on Adult Swim back in the early 2000s, give or take. And there's one shot in, I think, the first OP where Kagome, she of Kagome fame, is on a Ferris wheel and it's like snowing outside. I'm like, wow, that looks so pretty. I wish I was on a Ferris wheel in Japan in the snow.
Let's see. Zero Boogs says the red guy on the HUD is your health, which I don't understand how he is.
Oh, it's not on fire anymore.
Oh, the fire stopped.
Oh, come on! That's not fair at all.
Well, now what?
It just keep going till you die, I guess. This is brutal. It's also not particularly good.
What if you turn tweaker mode on?
You know, that's the last thing we've yet to try. Besides that one other level. Alright, time to take some drugs. Wee-oo. Oh, we haven't tried the two-player co-op either.
Yeah.
That'll go great, I'm sure.
So is that a level right there?
No, because we
just
walked past it, apparently.
Okay.
I wonder if this is a level.
I guess so. Yeah, I would have thought that'd be like the final level or something. Oh, I see how he's your health now. Okay. Because when I read that message, you were like out of health.
Mm-hmm.
Weird knockback there.
Goo goo gaga.
Do you think this was developed for the Sega Network, or they developed and it was like, this? It has to be the Sega Network. That's the only way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the latter. I may have found the strategy here.
I wonder if you're supposed to even kill this guy, or if he's just supposed to be like a consistent threat.
Well, he ain't much of a threat, I can tell you that much. There's a second one on the left-hand side, too, but...
You know what's really... I know I keep talking about the HUD, but you know what's really bugging me about this HUD, especially, is that it's asymmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's
fuck.
like a hole leading into it. It looks like you could jump up there and grab the ledge and climb into the HUD.
Yeah, I think we're not meant to play that
level.
level yet. Doesn't help me with figuring out what tweaker mode means, but you know what? Curiosity's got the better of me. I gotta know.
Okay. I was about to ask if we're double bound to the first controller. Yeah.
Now, who's the second player gonna be? Surely a unique character with unique sprites and...
Okay. I have a... I'm gonna not say it until I see it. I had a guess about how cooperative's gonna work. We'll see.
Oh my god, there are two of us. Look.
Oh, there are. Okay, it's not working how I thought it was gonna work then. I thought it was gonna be take turns cooperative. Like, you play, and then if you die, I play and get one life. And see if I can beat it for you.
Let's see how... Oh, I can't press start on this one. You try pressing start.
I cannot press start on this one. Can we play this game cooperatively? Okay, that level. Wait. Okay. How do you... There it is. The frame rate is... Actually, the frame rate with this makes the roller coaster a little bit more
easier to
manageable.
flag, yeah. That's Sharky on the left, by the way.
Yes. You can tell by my sprite colors. Ow. So this is some form of maze.
Yeah, not one I'm keen to solve right now.
Okay, never mind what I said about that.
Etc.
How do we...
Get out of here?
Is that... Yeah. Maybe that's not one that we can leave through.
Yeah, let's try the bottom. Oh, camera forgot where I am. I guess I'm not playing anymore. I guess it's just you.
Oh. No, wait, there you are.
Where am I? I'm somewhere. Wow, this rules. I'm somewhere off screen and I don't know how to get to you. Because I don't know where I am.
Look on your monitor.
Shut up.
Okay, let me...
Oh, here
There
I
you
am.
are. No, and I couldn't go through the other one. Unless we both need to be there at the same time or something.
Probably. Here, let's try leaving at the same time.
We do take damage from doing this. Just FYI. That wasn't stopping me from doing it. Okay, yes. Now remember, it's going to start us right there. Okay. Oh.
I wonder if we can go this way.
Ow.
No. Is that thing just like penduluming between like 2 points right now?
Am I? Okay. I would love to see a long play of this. I would love to see someone prove that, yeah, it's technically possible. Or at least try to explain, like, this is how puzzles work in this. Okay, wait.
Explain a goddamn thing to me about this game.
Because we're here again, I think.
Well, it's hard to tell because all these screens look exactly the same.
This is also, usually when we play a game like this that is inscrutable, I'll say, like, you know, maybe the manual would have something, but not this case. Pretty sure they didn't include PDFs in the Sega Network. Oh, I bounced off your head.
I noticed.
Why does player 2 have priority, by the way, with camera?
A good fucking question. The simple act of reversing is so difficult in this game, of just facing the other direction.
Can I air block? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, I just realized we actually do have different sprite colors, kind of. Our jackets.
Yeah, just to the jackets, yes.
Yeah. I literally thought they were the same for like the longest time here. We've just been going back and forth.
I think we are going back and
screens.
forth at this point. I think this is a,
Alright, this thing's gonna... Yep. You think that'll do it for Nightmare Circus?
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to do it for Nightmare Circus. Boy fucking howdy. From Funcom. Can't believe they went on to make The Secret World.
That didn't help me.
So I'm chewing on a piece of steak right now.
Ow.
Food was brought to me.
I got you.
And I couldn't say
Cass,
no.
Cass, it's your turn to play.
Chance time!
Yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? How about middle, left, right? How about that?
Go for it.
Okay, what's the genre? It can't be platformer again. Horror? We could have played Nightmare Circus for that.
This is a present from me to you.
Cass,
Cass,
is it true that you're a VTuber?
PNG tuber.
Yeah.
Animated GIF tuber. I said middle, left, right.
Yes.
Okay, then what's the console? PS2 horror game. How many times have we landed on PS2 horror game? And who's a schmuck? It's me. Okay. We're gonna go find the game now. I do like a steak.
I do like a PS2 horror game.
Okay, there we go. That's enough slacking off. Okay, let's look at this list.
We've done that one, for sure.
We've done Castleween.
Yes.
I know we did all these Casper games.
Right.
What the fuck is this?
That's like a dungeon crawler, I think.
I think you might be right. But I'm still curious. It was either that or this, which...
No, that's not what you think it is.
No, I know what it is, but it has demons in the
Okay.
name, so I was gonna say, like, you know, Fringe. We can excuse it. We can sneak it on there. What do you think we should do between these two?
Which will be funnier is, I think, the one that you said on technicality.
This one here.
Yeah. I think
All
the
right.
dungeon crawler is probably like a bog standard dungeon crawler.
Well, in that case, you know what's spooky? You know what screams horror to me? It makes me scream? Demons. Don't trust those guys, those demons, devils, at all. But you know what would make them even worse? What if these demons were crusty? The name of the game is Crusty Demons by the Climax Group, published by Red Mile Entertainment in around November of 2006. And this one is, we know going into it, only tangentially a demon, devil, et al. Related. Yes, Carmen, Crusty Demons with a C as opposed to a K. Oh, I love when a game starts this way. It's always a good sign. Don't even put the language name underneath these. Don't even flag what these flags are.
I feel like if that's the language you speak, then you would know what the flag is. I feel like I don't know what flag that is a barrier, would be a natural barrier to you picking that language.
Well, if you just thought like, hey, cool flags. Which flag do I like the most? Yeah, go ahead. Can you tell it's a PAL release?
I had a hunch.
That's a big name in games.
Slime asking what pride flags those were.
What is with the games and warnings tonight? Oh, well. I didn't have time. I don't know what legal stuff I need to uphold now.
It just said, don't get yourself killed.
I'll get right on that. That dude is really going through it right now. Hands on his head.
He hit his midlife crisis mid-jump.
Jukebox. Well, I can use this to see...
Well, this is... Okay, so this is a licensed game. Because I saw Danko Jones.
I don't know any of these bands or songs, for that matter.
Okay, I will tell you, Danko Jones, his older stuff's real good. Death from Above, 1979, real good. Love them. The other ones I don't recognize off the top of my head. But yeah, we should probably mute the music then, because this is super copyright.
Or at the very least, turn it down real low. That sometimes works. Yeah, create a Crusty Demon save file on my PS2 memory card. Camera inverted, what does that mean? We never know.
Well, this is a driving game, so that probably doesn't matter too much. Yeah, unfortunately, turn that music way down.
I'm the cowboy, baby!
So why don't you kill me? Is that song in this game? That'll have to do. Alright, so what were our game modes? Story mode,
Devil
the
Rush,
Devil's
Free Ride.
Rush, Free Ride, Multiplayer, and Unlockables. You tempt me. Crusty Profile. Well, I gotta stay.
Crusty Cass.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Or Crusty.
No, don't. No, that's worse. That's awful. No. No. I'll disconnect from the call.
You're no fun. I gotta commit to it.
Yep, that's the part we should have zoomed in on right there. Yep, and there. Okay.
I bet this cutscene would have gone hard with music.
Hey! Twitch.tv.
How they called it.
/Crusty Demons.
That guy's name is also Justin.tv, so they were really prescient with that one. Ah, shit! Click.
Paused. Gee.
So I think they tied all the cutscene audio to the music channel.
Cool.
I can kind of infer what's going on here, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're picking up on this.
No, I'm getting it. This is like a
So it's Adam Sandler's
situation.
Click. It's the remote from Adam Sandler's Click, and the devil's got it, and he's having a great time with it.
I was really hoping that'd be Lore Mipsum. We're dead. High five.
Finally, in hell where we belong.
They should have had the Danko Jones song "Home to Hell" then.
Maybe they did.
No, they didn't. It was some other song. I don't remember which one it was, but it was not "Home to Hell."
Clear some room. Coming through. Let's do this the hard way. Oh, it's on, bitches.
No, thank you.
Reporting for duty, sir.
No smashability or trick skill.
I'll show you how it's done. Watch out, Diablo.
Too right. Time to inject some flavor.
Oh boy.
Kicking off for old Blighty.
He's a fire starter, this one. You see what's going on in the background? That's all him.
I'm always the #1 draft pick.
I think they lost the theme at a certain point.
Yeah.
I think they lost the through line on these characters.
I don't even race bikes. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Fast and smooth.
That it?
I'm the cat. Clear.
No ladies?
I'm getting ready.
Ladies don't go to hell.
You know what? I like the fact that his stats are all well-rounded.
Well-rounded and low, apparently.
I also like that I can maybe make more Prodigy jokes in the future of this. Wow. Burnout, eat your heart out. Let's go to the trailer park, why don't we? Get up to speed with a refresher course in extreme riding, courtesy of the Oh, and we get to choose a ride, too. That's... Any of these jumping out at you? Oh, well.
A lot of them are locked. Let's see. Shit, I don't know. Maybe the Raven.
Quoth the Raven. Welcome to the trailer park, baby.
Well, well, Crusties. You're looking a little worse for wear. If you're even thinking about taking my challenge, you're gonna need to sharpen up your skills. Might I suggest a little refresher for my friends here at Badass 101? Don't disappoint me now.
Would you expect a little bit more of a hell aesthetic given the plot? Like, maybe at least the sky could be red. Well, you're working on the ground at least.
Have fun with the slow-mo button. Okay, so ATV, or not ATV, what do you call these things?
Dirt bikes?
Yeah. I'm here, bud.
So is this
brush up your skills.
just Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4?
You the once over. They might look cute, but they've
Or
grown
Thug,
up on
I
a
guess.
motocross, so they know their shit. Look out for the girls with the yellow arrows over their heads.
We're gonna finally see what a female character model in this game looks like.
The next will
I'm excited.
You can all.
Just a floating pair of breasts.
Wow, and from Jurassic Park Trespasser.
Magic Meow says motocross. In terms of what kind of bikes these are.
Broom.
Seems real squirrely.
Yes, it definitely is. I just want to ride a little bit.
Fill up your special meter.
Get a feel for it, more like. That was a signature move from the Now, I landed just fine. How did me taking my hands off the gears make the bike explode when I landed?
Those handlebars are the only thing keeping it together.
I think getting damaged is a big part of this game. I wonder if there's like a crash mode, a mode where you deliberately crash or something, you know?
Maybe that's the demon trial. I can see the world in which this is a good game.
Over here! Can you actually ride that bike? Or are you just an out-of-town wannabe?
Out-of-town wannabe, ma'am.
Sorted.
Yeah, you dialed me in so quick, ma'am.
Hey,
Badass
British
lesson.
punk guy, are you an out-of-town wannabe here in Texas?
I will accept the task.
Cross and pull back on the left stick to start a wheelie. Keep the balance bar in the middle to...
Do I have this game on Xbox, actually?
Alright, was that good enough?
While you're moving, brake with circle and push forward on the left stick to
stoppy.
start a stop.
Okay, I could probably do this. Was that good enough for you, ma'am? Is that...
You stopped.
Oh, I see how this is supposed to work. Well, I'm never gonna do this trick ever. In the course of gameplay.
I don't have this game on Xbox.
Wait,
I have
hold on.
Toxic Grind on Xbox. That's what I'm confusing this with.
Okay, I get it. Longest stoppy.
And now I die.
Crash bored the tits off me.
I did the stoppy already. What more do you want, game?
To do it and then land and then not kill yourself.
I did, and then it said, all right, you're doing another stoppy, right? That's what you want to be doing right now?
See where it says pull back to finish?
Yeah, I'm trying that. I assure you I'm trying that. Okay, so I'm holding circle.
Now pull back.
Now let's pull back. It really is just that sensitive. It starts like, it's like you're in the, like, you know, at the end of a manual in Tony Hawk. Basically, to get to that 50 points, it decides like, okay, you're done balancing. All right, I did the longest stoppy. There we go.
Reload your bike by holding down L1.
Hey, you know what's great about Tony Hawk?
Go on. Hot for me, huh?
Is just how simple and intuitive all the shit in it is. Meanwhile, they're having to teach me like 17 different mechanics for riding this stupid fucking bike.
It probably is more complicated to, you know, do a motorcycle than it is to...
Everyone knows you get big air by pre...
This is a realistic game.
Hop along, Cassidy.
Catch me one of those big yellow pigs. Release preload at the top of the ramp for the most air.
Okay, got it. Oh, I so did it. My timing was impeccable. It's not impeccable enough. Oh, and of course you can't collect them on going the other direction. Okay. Preloading, preloading. Horrible. There's no wiggle room. They have like some very particular timing in mind. And I am just not dialed into it. Okay. There we go.
Okay, more basics. Let's see you do a half-pipe spin. Drive into the half-pipe at full speed and you'll shoot into the air.
All right, spin tricks. Got it. Was that good enough? I got all the things.
You exit a half-pipe by pushing and holding the left stick forwards while in the air.
Slender pointing out that this is like Tony Hawk, specifically Tony Hawk American Wasteland.
Seamless.
Mission complete.
All right, and you're impressed now, lady? You love me now? Is that Is the parable of the farmer's daughters? Is that what we're doing? Is
Over here!
figure out how to do a power slide. Whatever that's worth.
Come here! Over here!
Hi. You like to hurt? You better.
That's not the same voice.
You're hurting a lot.
I dare say they used 2 different voice actresses here. I dare say.
She was putting on a fake accent to try and get you to pay attention.
She's gonna teach me how to crash and bail. Don't worry, lady. I've already got that figured out. That's the one part I've already got down to a science. The most underwhelming crash you could have possibly gotten as a result of that.
I don't know how you broke your right arm doing that.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, right? Here, we'll do this.
I don't know if she was saying that she wanted a specific crash in it. Never mind.
If you think you're about to wipe out a combo, you can bail from your bike to salvage points with L2. Of course, you can bail just for the heck of it, too. Ride toward that low wall and bail before it.
I have a feeling that in the script, bail was in all caps like that. So when she looked at it, she was like, well, I guess I gotta put some, like, mustard on it.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Look at this. That's how I want to die. One arm in the air defiantly.
Draw me like one of your French motocross drivers. Tiger Chimera pointing out something that other people pointed out earlier, didn't get a chance to say, that this is based on a real group of people. There was like a crew called the Crusty Demons.
And they all died, went to hell, and had to fight to get their souls back. That's part of their lore, I imagine. You know, for what it's worth, they knew, like, okay, we designed a pretty fun crash system. Some fun physics around it. We gotta make this, like, central to the conceit of the game. We have to make it so you get points for doing this shit. Which is the right move.
Hall of Meat was one of the most fun things in the skate games.
Over here!
Yes, ma'am? I apologize, madam.
So you can ride around. Unless you can pull tricks. You're of no use to me.
Yeah, the amount of times I've heard ladies tell me that at the bar.
While riding, tap a 2-button sequence with the trick button square and
What was this thing I saw, like, just a little bit earlier today? Oh yeah, it was some tweet. Someone said, first dinner ever of a coworker, and she was like, I'm gonna go cruising tonight. And I was like, I don't think that means what you think it does. And she was like, I'm going to try and find a stranger to have sex with in public. And like, okay, that's my bad.
Oh, I see. Hold on. I don't see. I'm okay. Do I need to be driving too? Oh.
Yes.
Don't worry, you'll land on your feet.
Land on the bike.
Fine.
Land on the bike. All right, tap square.
I'm pressing them. Okay, so you need to be driving. Then you need to double tap, and then hold down the second time you press the button. Except that doesn't seem to work. The controls in this are such fucking dog shit.
After the show, I think I'm going to have to play this game and play this. I haven't been paying close enough to the tutorial to, if I were to pick this up right now, to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, push the left stick in a direction.
Okay, got it. I'll even preload my jump so I have maximum time. Is that good enough, ma'am?
Yeah, goal sheet.
The only way to get big scores is to combo. You can link 2 air tricks together in a combo.
Okay, got it.
Link 2 air tricks for a wheelie. Okay, so Tony Hawk.
Oh, damn it. I was so close to pulling the...
There you go.
I think we're in combo.
Yep.
Show me you've got
Didn't even have to land that one.
Get 3,000 points for a single combo. By the way, as well as wheelies, you can also use ground tricks and stoppies to link your...
Why would I use the stoppie, though? That seems fucking stupid to use the stoppie for anything.
All right, now wheelie out of this.
Did that not count? I was pressing buttons.
No.
Oh. Fit me in a fucking coffee jar here. Oh, duh.
Damn it.
Okay. Jesus wept. I'm trying. I'm doing like left, right, and square, and it's nothing. How do I do a goddamn trick consistently in this? The controls are so goddamn overcomplicated in this, and I'm imagining that's a big reason why folk did not go for it in its era, because it's entirely cumbersome to play. I'll keep complaining till the cows come home. Okay, fucking pardon, I landed that. In what way did I not fucking land that? Do I need to land both wheels at the same time? Is there no... That was to both wheels at the same time? Is it too much air? Do I need to be closer to the ground game?
You can't be in the middle of a trick animation.
I'm not pressing any buttons as I'm landing anymore.
It's not if you were pressing a button, it's are you still in that animation?
What happened there? I can get more points for crashing than I can for fuck. I'm finishing the tricks. I need to finish them so early. Okay. But then I don't do the trick. If I'm not mashing the buttons, then it refuses to do the trick for me. That's the problem I'm running into now. So there's like this incredibly specific window of time where I'm meant to be doing the input for the trick, and then an incredibly specific window of time where I'm meant to not be doing it, and I cannot find it where it is because the game is not surfacing it in any sort of fucking way.
Yeah, there you go. Now stop your combo.
Mission complete.
Horrible. Just awful.
I have to step away for a couple minutes, unfortunately.
Go
leave you
for
to
it.
stew in your anger, so I'll be back.
Yep, that's what half the show is about here, folks.
You know about the nitro tank fitted to that.
No, I don't. Tell me more. I guess I'll accept this task.
Nitro tank.
Oh, great. Now I have to score. Easier said than done, assholes. Ugh. Okay. Are we still in combo somehow right now? Okay. Do a trick. I guess this is still technically within the combo. What? I didn't even crash. It just decided that, like, no, you're falling off the bike now. And then taking a header directly into it. At least my nitrometer is still partially intact. Alley-oop. Yeah, people who made this game just completely wrong-headed in their entire approach to this. Just, like, the thing that makes these games work is just how immediately intuitive they are when it comes to, like, a Tony or what have you, which, you know, this is clearly, for all its flourishes and focus on crashes and being on a different mode of transportation, it's just trying to be a Tony Hawk.
Taking
All right. Release the nitro with R1.
You can use that.
Oh, I was holding the X button because I was still accelerating, and it skipped that entire prompt. I think I fucked up. Oh, wait, no. Good enough is.
Full. You can kick it up to the next level.
All right, so you get another layer of nitro. Again, just a completely fucking unnecessary layer to this. Falling for effect. Oh, no. Wheelie. Okay. I was able to land that with a wheelie somehow. Oh my god, are they still tutorializing me? Are there more mechanics to this game? It's not complicated enough as is? Or is this guy gonna say, congratulations on passing all the tutorials. Now you are ready to be a Crusty Demon. Send away for your membership card.
Come over here! Not bad. My sisters like your style. Maybe a little too much.
Oh, the brothers are offering advanced lessons. No
We
chance
have to
in
find
hell.
the answer by ourselves.
Something nice about this. Looks fine. The crash system is conceptually neat. New York. Ghetto beginnings. Ugh. The New York ghetto to do the devil's bidding. In the ghetto, sweet little baby child is born. Shameless, this game. Without shame. All right.
New York, New York. Forget what you heard in the song. We in the ghetto now, Crusties. This is a dangerous place, which suits me just fine. Get up high. Get on the street.
I'm expecting him to be ironically racist.
Shithole your playground.
I mean, we're already kind of halfway there, but you need the ice cream van to attempt this mission. Okay, then why put him at the start of the fucking level? Just, I guess it's to let me know that we will get an ice cream van at some point. Change to a mini vehicle. So they stole this shit from Thug 2. Like, hey, you know what people loved about Thug 2? All the shitty gimmick characters and vehicles you get to play that play identically to the bicycle for the most part. Oh, God. I'm glad this game encourages vandalism, though, by giving you 100 points for it.
Apologies. Several people decided they needed to talk to me.
That is alright. Unlike this game, which is not alright. Cash us. This was an economy to this game now, too, huh? It controls so bad. In a way that is difficult to articulate, but that I hope people are flagging just from looking at it.
Like I said, it looks very squirrely.
Yes. Now, how many tries will it take me to get out of that? Oh, okay. There's another way out, mercifully.
Good job. One try.
I know I need to hit that Mark of the Devil or whatever. You know that vine of the person doing like the running with a skateboard in their hand, like they're about to jump on it, and the vine never ends before they get on the skateboard. They just keep running. Well, does it count if my bike hits the target?
You're about to rub your face into it, so you'll be fine, I think. There you go.
So graceful.
Problem the NB saying, have you ever considered having a pad readout on your stream so you can see the buttons you're pressing? I think the only times we've done that are for cases where it's like very, very much that you need to see what's happening with this. I can only think of like one game where we did that, actually.
Yeah, generally speaking, I don't like having a bunch of stuff on screen if I can help it. I try to keep it, just like let the gameplay speak for itself, have it occupy, like, you know, as much resolution as it can. So I've been mostly against putting other stuff on screen, not even our avatars while we're playing games. Hey, guess what? It controls better than the bicycle that the primary gameplay is built around. Mostly because it doesn't fucking explode every time. I spoke too soon. But no explosion. That's disappointing. Alright, now time to navigate my way back to that guy who wanted to give me a mission.
Would you trust an ice cream truck that was just driving around playing Green Sleeves?
Would you trust an ice cream van this size? The answers to both questions is no on my part.
Would you trust an ice cream van?
Oh, absolutely. No, of course.
Okay, there was this one ice cream van when I was in high school that would, like, come around to our school. That guy was cool. That was a real nice guy.
Hey there!
I need to cover my ass. I've been working the frozen dairy dessert trade all my life. I'm a pillar of the community, but I've been doing some shady business on the side, selling rubber dolls. The damn dolls just escaped from my trap. You gotta help me. Take them down. Pop them bitches.
You want me to pop them? That's gonna damage them. You're not gonna be able to sell them anymore. Pop all the blow-up dolls before time runs out. BMX XXX, eat your heart out, baby. Oh, I have 20 seconds to do this. With these controls, good luck me. Oh, we add to the timer every time we do it. Okay, is this necessary?
Sock Puppet Kingdom says Green Sleeves is better than the racist song that most real ones use. Turkey in the Rye? That's the only other one I know.
This way, maybe? Huh?
Elvis Culture Advisor says, I think Green Sleeves is actually common for ice cream trucks. Is it?
Oh my god, I need to do the fucking hop. Sick. Really warranted the slow motion camera. It doesn't need to do this every time I pop one. Just a fucking note from me to the developers. 20 years too late, but... Okay. Now how do I make it over... Well, there we go. And I got the cash stash. We're moving on up in the world. Now, luckily, we do have a mini-map on screen that shows where they are. So, like, small miracles. Basic considerations.
Sock Puppet King says, Turkey in the Straw was not the original lyrics. Looked it up. Oh, yeah, you're right. That was not the original lyrics.
No! Ugh. There's no way they let me up here, right? There's no way I can get enough air to get up there. I've just failed this objective on the last one because I didn't make a jump. That's absolutely the situation we're in right now. Yep. What a hateful, contemptuous little game. Can't skip these. I can't say, no, it wasn't cool the first time I saw it. It's not cool the second time I'm seeing it. If we can just skip the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th time, I would have no issue.
It'd be cooler if there was, like, the Unreal Tournament announcer. You're like, doll pop, pop, pop.
Doll pop, pop, pop.
Doll pop sounds like some sort of subgenre that would take off these days.
Yeah. It's hyper pop.
I think that's what Fem was technically, right? F-E-M-M.
I mean, they were dolls. The gimmick is that they were living dolls doing pop music.
They were pop. Yeah. Now
Pretty
that
good
one's
air,
cool.
right?
Come on. Yeah, that one's cool. You know,
This
I
one
thought we
less
turned the
so.
music down, is the thing. And we're
We
going to get
did.
copyright claimed over Greensleeves here.
Well, I'll challenge that in the courts as a...
I also just realized, kind of thanks to Johnny Baghead, that maybe the reason it's playing that song is because this is a pal-ass game.
That would make sense. If that's what their ice cream vans play over there. This is hell, which I guess is fitting in some capacity. I guess that it's thematically appropriate, but it sure ain't good. It sure is miserable to play. No, I'm stuck. Ugh. Hit the doll.
All right, 19 seconds. Figure out where the other ones are.
Oh, don't you worry,
Gotta chop. Gotta hop.
Love that action cam. Okay. So I need to not only make the jump here, but also hit the doll on the way up.
Yep. Got it.
It's part 1. And we're fucked. And the whole thing is just throw it in the trash. The whole thing, we can't do it now. Even though I was using the boost in the appropriate way, there's no way to get back up there and try it again within the time that they've given us.
I'm definitely going to play this after the show. Maybe not immediately after the show, but...
Can't even run that guy over.
He's a mission giver.
Sorry, you need to be back on your fucking bike to interact with this guy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I need the mini pimp car.
What's happening to the audio?
Strong glass. Do we go out to find the mini pimp car in the ghetto? Or do we fucking call this awful, awful game here?
I think we call it.
Wait, hold on. I hate to say it, but I think I saw the pimp car.
I thought you were going to say, I hate to say it, but I think I actually love this game now. I just turned on a dime on this.
Come on.
What traditional English song do you think this is going to play?
Gotta keep your head up, man.
Rob
I'm like a
Manby says this
Shriner.
game's-
Yeah.
Rob Manby says this game seems mad racist as well as other things. Yeah, to be clear, when I say I gotta play this later, that's not an endorsement of the game. That's I gotta know how bad this controls.
Pimps in this neighborhood, and every last one of them slimy son of a bitches ripped me off. They think I'm some dumb hoe, gonna let them walk off with my money like the tax man or something. Well, it's time for my...
Slime Generator says Konami saw this and we're like, yep, I know who we want to help with Shattered Memories.
Run down all of the pimps.
Did Sam Barlow also do the writing for this game?
It's again awesome how everything incurs a slow motion.
You know, I don't mean to give them any ideas, but they really should have called it a slap instead, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to be at all clever.
Hey, that dumpster's where this video game product belongs. Put it in the trash.
Ooh.
I'm reversing, accelerating. Oh, the game was like, all right.
I gotta say, I am impressed with your ability to parallel park.
I mean, we're in New York. You gotta learn it sometime or another. I don't know how to get up.
Well, congratulations, you got up there.
That makes sense.
Awful level design too, can I just say? That this is horribly designed in terms of intuitive access and navigation. Can I just pretend that guy was a pimp? Can we get the point for that? Also, why do we need to do this in the pimp mobile, in the pimp car or whatever? What necessity? We couldn't do this on the bike?
Dramatic irony.
I'm stuck again. Those objects in the ground are stuck again.
Can you bail while you're in the little car?
Let's find out. No.
Okay.
You can do this, though.
Ugh.
I don't think I will. Let's see one more mission, because I think this one also necessitated the,
Back in the day, we used to race these streets like it was a Grand Prix. Some dope Monaco style shit. We clocked some ice cold times. Super cool. You reckon you could beat my record? Just remember to keep it.
Don't do it on a bike either. God forbid, this one requires the pimp car. Just a reminder.
I hope by the next level they just retire the bike entirely.
Yeah, the Crusty Demons, we're rebranding. We really rethought this. Bikes are too unsafe.
We're into tiny cars now.
We've actually been acquired, hostilely acquired, taken over by the Shriners. Mentioned earlier. Wait, mission failed? How? I had time on the clock. I drove through your stupid fucking checkpoint. Oh, next they're gonna tell me that doesn't count. Ooh.
4, 6, 5, 4. No, I think you may have legitimately run out of time because that timer is strict.
This is unplayable. I think this is what I would draw the line at as being unplayable. When you can't control the game and the objectives are this tough and expect you to have a mastery of too many mechanics being introduced all at once, and then just dropped because the car controls differently, by the way. So that whole tutorial does not apply here. I mean, it kind of does, but, you know, not completely. It's like, hey, get used to driving this type of vehicle. By the way, you're going to be driving sedans. You're going to be driving tiny joke cars most of the time. I think that's going to do it for Crusty Demons, for me, for right now.
Yeah?
This one might need a further investigation of some sorts, but nightmarishly bad. Unreal levels of uncontrollable, and just not particularly fun either, and also offensive. So really hitting all those notes. Speaking of hidden notes, let's hit some blocks, why don't we? As it is your turn to play...
Challenge time!
Alrighty. Let's do right, left, and then middle.
Okay.
So, who's playing? I am,
You.
okay. What's the console?
NES.
Original Nintendo. And what is the theme?
Action. So, I mean, it can be literally anything, basically.
Yeah, this is just an NES game.
Whoa. Alright. I'm looking. Scrolling. Thinking if any of these jump out to me. If any of them jump out to you, by all means.
Not offhand.
You do that for horror.
We did that
so I'm gonna
already,
say-
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That too. No, not that one. We'll find one. There's been plenty.
I believe you.
Well,
It is in the title.
it would be apropos. And, you know, we did just finish playing Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, second episode on Patreon, available to all followers, not just subscribers, because YouTube would not let us upload it. But, you know, that movie starring Schwarzenegger. Here's another game tie-in to a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie vehicle. This is Last Action Hero for the Nintendo Entertainment System, developed by Bit Studios and published by Sony ImageSoft, for they had their own console to concern themselves with, and so forth. But, you know, apropos because of the name, we landed on the genre button, so let me dial this volume in first. Okay.
All right. Yep. I don't got buttons.
Okay, cool. So I wanted to make sure. I wanted to see if it would just remember 21st of.
Oh, look at that digitized movie still.
Awesome. I could absolutely tell who that was and what was going on there. By the way, if you can't tell, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it looks like him. So I have not seen this movie. I know of this movie, but I have not seen it.
It's certainly a movie. It's fine. It's like a 2 or 3 out of 5 on a good day. It's really not my favorite of the Schwarzenegger vehicles. Is this not the movie, though, that Megadeth did Angry Again for?
Oh, I don't know that.
Embraced in crime, I grasp my throat and raise my mind starts to smoke.
I like the concept of this movie. Like, isn't there a scene or something? Like, I haven't seen it, but isn't there a scene where like Schwarzenegger shoots a car and he just like expects it to explode and it doesn't because that's not how cars work?
Yes. That sounds like a gag that would be in this movie. Select, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, it was crouch on it, I think. Unless it just disappeared on me.
Wow, I think you locked into the strategy. That's incredible. You figured it out.
Yeah, between this and Demolition Man.
Huh?
Oh, I kept them rating, so... I mean, that's how the plot of the movie goes.
Oh, yeah,
right?
That's right. I thought that was a game over state because you took too long or something, which would have been like... There was no timer on screen.
Okay, the problem is that he can counter.
Not much of a problem when he has 1 health left and you have 3.
Is that a game over screen? No.
Take this. What is this?
Ran out of scenes from the movie.
Yeah, you're right. Hamlet would be better if it was an 8-bit platformer for the NES.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know those books they put out where it's like classic literature but told in emojis?
Oh no, I was thinking about classic literature book of zombies when you started saying that.
Oh yeah, no, that shit sucks too. That shit's also fucking lame. Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter. I know it's not.
No, not that.
I know,
that's that.
Pride and Prejudice
like,
with zombies, like that sort of shit. Which I think Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was inspired by, was taking a cue from that.
It was riding the monster mash.
They might as well put epic in the name of those fucking movies too. Le epic Abraham Lincoln versus Le Lamo Zombies, or just whatever the fuck. I mean, that's the audience.
Okay, so speaking of books and stuff, and speaking of from earlier when I said I'm just gonna make references that you don't get tonight. You know the short story Those Who Walk Away from Omelis?
No. You lost me a short story.
Alright, it was a short story by Ursula K. Le Guin. It was about a utopian society where like everything's taken care of, everyone is happy, everyone is great. But when you get to a certain age, you learn about why the town is great. Why everything is so good, and it turns out that the only way for things to be good in this town is for one child to be in a constant state of suffering. Like, they are in, like, a pit, they are starving, that is just their life, but just by some means, that one child's suffering, like, causes the entire rest of the town to be good. And it's like...
Stop trying to fight!
And the idea of the story is, like, they said, like, sometimes people walk away from the town once they learn this, and they just leave. But most people are horrified at first, but they're like, but life is good, so I'll just stay, right? So last night, I read a short story that came out, like, last year that was called, Why Don't We Just Kill the Kid in the Omelas Hole? Which is what it's about. It was, like, saying, like, hey, what happens if we just, like, kill the kid? What happens to the town?
Like in a put them out of their misery kind of way, or a let's just experiment kind of way?
Almost kind of in the let's just experiment kind of way. It is put them out of their misery, but, like, it explores, like, it's a meta thing about, like, well, what would happen to this town that somehow magically works on one kid suffers all the time if we get rid of the kid? And it's also, like, a recontextualizing it in terms of, like, well, what the fuck does this town even... How does this even work? Like, what would it even mean to live in this society? And what would it mean to live in this society if we are now in a constant war of put a kid in a pit and then kill the kid who's in a pit? Very dark, short story, but I...
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you gonna tie this into our comedy broadcast for the internet?
So there's one line in the story, right? That I recognize as being taken straight from a Tumblr post.
Oh,
because there's a part where where did I
that's right, you had less health on that first life. I forgot about that, coming in from the previous level.
There's one part where they're gonna, like, execute one of the guys who did it, and they ask him, you know, like, what'd you hope to gain from this, or something like that. And at one point he says, you can't kill me in a way that matters. And I was like, Tumblr. I recognize the reference.
That sounds like something that someone would put in a hashtag. In their post tags as one long, ultra long tag that doesn't actually exist because anyone else would tag their posts that way. But just as like a very funny footnote. So you having fun with this game?
Part of the reason I told that story is because I've given up on this game.
You know, for an action hero, this dude fucking sucks at fighting.
Hey, someone appreciated it. Frank Gothic says, as someone who researches Le Guin's fiction, I have to find that story now.
You probably have to kill these guys. Or at least the guy tossing shit on the right as you come in.
I got stun locked.
You know, I want to fucking try this.
Yeah, you try it.
I can already try it. Okay. He dreams.
Robin the MP says, this is a stupid story. This is like, how does the magic work in this fantasy book? That's not the point. It goes well beyond that. It's not just like, how would this function? It is definitely playing with it tongue-in-cheek. But it goes places with it that recontextualizes it in terms of like how, you know,
a Tumblr post I liked
works.
back in the day that made fun of literary stuff was people saying how for sale baby shoes never worn. You know, like the origin of that story as something that was written as like a contest to tell the saddest story in the fewest amount of words, in the fewest amount of words, I should say.
Yeah.
And then so someone said like, well, that's Trump shit. I can do it better than that. I got one in 2 words, dead baby. And that's... Alright. I think I'm making pretty good progress. I mean, it's hard to say because there's no like actual indication of what progress even is in this beyond... Also, like, it's so hard to even theoretically avoid hits in this. Especially when enemies take more than one hit to kill.
I recognize that real early, and that's why I stopped paying attention to it. I was like, well, this is just Sisyphean.
No! Fine, you know what? I'll kill him. Let me go to bed and... Oh my god, you bounce off the bed. What a mean trick. Oh, they can walk all over the bed, though, without anything happening. Ooh, that was some sick tech I just discovered. I don't know who that guy is, but I assume he needs to die. But I assume I need to kill these guys first so I don't have anyone creeping up behind me. Ugh. Stop spawning enemies. Please. Let me fucking live.
Spawn generator says, for sale, baby.
Yeah, I saw that episode of Cop Rock. Baby Merchant.
Now, there's a reference I don't get.
One of the most infamous canceled television shows of all time after it aired several episodes. It was a musical comedy about everyday cops doing everyday things, like breaking up baby merchants, baby selling rings in the city. But it had to have a song and dance number, so the baby merchant in question has a song about how he's a baby merchant.
Remember the Elf Bowling movie that had a song about...
slavery makes the world go round. Yeah.
Also, if you tell me to think of, like, infamous canceled TV show, my first thought is Heil Honey, I'm Home. But I'm not sure if that was canceled so much it was just like they made a couple episodes and they were immediately like, no, we can't do this.
Fuck. You see, I figured it out, though.
Yeah, there you go. Well, nope, never mind.
I stepped into them too much.
The problem is, like, when you take the hit that kills you, it just immediately cuts to game over.
Yeah, maybe I should have started this level with more health. Maybe I should have preserved more health. To be or not to be? Not to be. Take it from us. You can't see it, but Slater totally hurls the body of Polonius through the... Oh, I'm not controlling this. This is a cinematic sequence in our NES game. Oh.
Yep.
Oh my god, I need to die. I thought this was rain, but I think it's like...
Yeah, nope, it's arrows. There are arrows coming after you.
The arrows of my fucking misfortune as I play this.
Wait a minute.
Same, brother. I can feel that.
Wait, hold up. Was there just a scene of them shooting arrows at you because, like, there's that one Hamlet quote of...
The slings and arrows are outrageous misfortune.
Yeah. And they just, made it like, well, have them throw arrows at the character.
Well, the joke in Last Action Hero is that they turn Hamlet into an action movie. Like, there's a line where, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, to be or not to be. Not to be. Then he, like, triggers, like, a C4 explosive behind him.
Yeah, I didn't know if, like, the slings and arrows thing was also in there or not. But that's making me want to see an actual Hamlet action NES game. Like, a full thing.
And, of course, we're out of continues because of the way we played up to this point. But that's all right. You know, you can assume the game continues, goes on.
Apparently, Heil Honey, I'm Home actually did air one episode. It was not killed in production.
Oy vey. Yeah, this is not the worst game we've played tonight somehow. But it's not good. I can tell you that much for free. Unless there's like a level select where I can just skip directly to the end. Last Action Hero, Game FAQs. I don't know, I could see myself beating that though if I was really...
We had some real fun conversations during this one. During this particular game.
Okay, to enable level skipping and immortality, at the start of the first level, walk across until you're in front of the police car. Well, I know this is for the Sega Genesis because it's saying B plus C plus up. Yeah, it's to come out. There were versions of this game on Genesis, SNES, as well as NES. Was there a Game Boy version? Yeah, there was, and also a Game Gear and Amiga too. Lucky Brits. But the level skip code does not exist in this NES version, as far as I can gather. How many levels is this? Let's find that out. Grand total of 9.
Well, the first 7 are just a jungle, and then the last couple are in a mine.
Oh, shut up. In this world, bad guys can win. In this world, we play bad game chance time. I think that means it's my turn to play.
Chance time!
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the blind button challenge. I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm gonna press all the buttons at the same time. What element closing my eyes adds to this? None really, because I'm just gonna open up and see what it is, but... GameCube action game. Oh, another Nintendo action game, huh? Let's do Last Action Hero for the Nintendo GameCube now. Got a couple here. That would be a funny one, right? I don't know how deep we'd get into it, but...
No, we're not getting very far into it at all.
For reference, for the benefit of the audience at home, I currently have selected Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, which I do have tagged as a bad game because I think it's a steaming pile of fucking dog shit, and that Silicon Knights was never good. But I don't know if it necessarily fits our format here. One day I'll have to play through it and just be sad about it the entire way through. I have a different idea in mind. Actually, I think this is what I'm going to go with. This is The Sum of All Fears. Tom Clancy's The Sum of All Fears. This is a Don't Play This Game award winner from GameSpot back in the day. This is developed by Red Storm, published by Ubisoft in around 2003, and it is bad. One of the worst Tom Clancy games ever published, developed at all. And it is, yes, a tie-in to the, what is it, Ben Affleck and Morgan Freeman. This is secretly a Jack Ryan movie, I think. Something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. But give me a second here. Why don't y'all? Yes, I will lower that volume. I also need to, for my sake, this is in 16:9 on my end of the, because I was playing Wii games last time. I had to launch Dolphin. Is this? No, 1080.
Rob Miami says it's not an action game, it's a tactical shooter a la Rainbow Six. I mean, that's still action.
Yeah, it's action. We use the action tag just to be like, well, this is going to be an easy one. We're not going to think too hard about. It's basically our cheat, our cheat option when we don't want to overthink it.
At the dawn of the 21st century, terrorism no longer knows national boundaries. Terrorist organizations operate with impunity in virtually every country in the world.
This is what terrorism looks like for visual reference.
Best to halt the flow of arms to terrorists. Weapons still move across international.
This voiceover is blown out to fuck. It's clipping.
For a price.
Tom Clancy deserved better. I mean, he didn't. He sucked, but you get what I mean.
Is Tom Clancy alive when this game came out?
Yes.
When did he die anyway?
2010s.
When I was, I want to say 11. I think this lines up. When I was 11, I had a copy of, oh god, what was that name of that book called? The Bear and the...
This new evil.
Fuck.
And the Porridge.
That evil strikes and even the smallest incident can grow.
The Bear and the Dragon. Right. I had a copy of that when I was like, I must have been like 11 or 12. That book is like 1,000 pages long. and a political thriller. My ass, as a 12-year-old, was not going to actually enjoy that book. I don't know why I thought I would. I did make an attempt to read it, but
this
it
is
was
some
a Tom
title
Clancy
screen.
book, so yeah.
This is some fucking title screen, by the way. Is this loading? What is this? Why are we seeing this? Why can I not interact with
press
this?
Start. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that was just loading. I think I've played this before, at least a little bit of it.
I unfortunately have as well. Snap. No. Give me single shot, then I'll switch on to burst. Yeah, give me as much information as possible, actually, please. Also, I think I need to dial the resolution on this because I'm seeing like some of those wonderful artifacts that come from running in like with Vulkan and upscaling it. There we go. Okay. Reverse.
Reverse, reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Now shoot this tango. Pop, 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 pop.
Thus, you can't play it. Oh.
Modify the expert options. Fail on team casualties. Fuck no. You know, this is how I play SWAT. Yep, it's one of these. How do I...
Heads up, everyone. Sorry to pull you out of your New Year's celebrations, but we've got a touchy situation out in West Virginia, and the local boys need our help.
Can you reconnect to the Zoom call? I think you got a connection issue.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna read faster than this person could speak. So let me just cut them off. Disarm the security system. There's a standoff being broadcast on live TV. We gotta take down a militia of some sort. Rescue some hostages. No one is expendable on this team. I'll believe that when I see it. HRT stealth. That's for me. That's for all the trans folk. How do I select a kit? Use left and right. Okay, so I press A to get into this. HRT assault and breach. And I can't imagine. Well, it's fucked up. I can't just customize these, right? That I can't just be like, well, one person is stealth, one person gets a breach shotgun. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if you're going noisy, I guess if you're breaching a fucking door, I guess there's no point to.
Yes, you're correct, because that wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, this is my team. I can't do anything with them or customize them in any sort of way. Definitely a game lacking for customization.
Slime General says HRT stealth is when you put on a big hoodie when you go outside.
How to dress as human. Okay, I accept my mission.
Ooh, right into it.
Yep, I had to go back to the first screen and then press accept on there. Magic Meow says, the PC version of this is rated higher significantly than the console. Yes, the PC version is completely different. It is this GameCube version that is the low-rated one. It loses a lot of the features, like being able to draw on the TAC map, to set up routines for your teammates.
They kept trying to do, like, Rainbow Six-S Tom Clancy games on the consoles. And it wasn't working, and then at some point they were like, what if we just made Rainbow Six real simple?
Alright, L triggers to switch weapons and gear. Z to change teammate. Between my 3.
Do you think Ubisoft would ever even entertain the possibility of making another, like, Tom Clancy game that was like the old Ghost Recons or Rainbow Six?
Nope, there's no money in it. Not enough money to be made in it. Not enough ways to microtransact it.
You're kind of seeing... Well, okay, I was going to say, you're kind of seeing people go back to, like, making and, like, wanting to play, like, SWAT-like games now.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's always going to be
things like
a audience for it, but not a lucrative one.
I don't know, like, Ubisoft does put out, like, smaller games from time to time these days, right? I mean, then they immediately can the studio that does it, but then they do put out the smaller games. The audio in this game, holy shit.
It's awful, yes. And also the movement is fucking terrible. So I'm doing a circle on my analog. So you can notice that there's no diagonals, that they mapped WASD to the analog stick, but then forgot to do so you can like hold W and A at the same time. There we go. You have to lock it into place. And also anything that isn't moving forward is slow as shit. Attack reload. I do love this style of game, by the way. I love a SWAT 4 and a SWAT 3. And a Rainbow Six and whatnot. Oh, we're losing teammates.
I get the impression that, like, the sound was literally the last thing they put onto this GameCube disc. Like, they were already well out of room. And they're like, we gotta find some way to make this fit.
Objective fail. I have no control over that. I wasn't controlling my dumb fuck teammate. How is that on me? Oh, we do have lean, by the way.
The security system using the receptionist's computer.
We had to take away the drink up button.
Is this the receptionist computer? Which of these is the receptionist computer? Can you show me an indicator? Show me which one is the receptionist computer.
Find the receptionist and ask them.
Is this where a receptionist works? Better be safe than sorry.
I can't tell what game of Snake is being played on the outside of your minimap.
Snake, probably a better game than this. Of course, it's one of those doors that opens. Yeah, okay. Get out of my way.
Remember that Simple 2000 elite thing that we played?
Yeah.
Do you think that's better than this?
Yes.
What was that game called? Like Special Forces or like something real generic?
Oh, no, Elite was the PS1 one. I was thinking the name of it was Elite, but that was the PS1 one that was like 2.5D. I do not remember the name of the...
I think it was like just like Special Forces or something like that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Which way did I come from? Okay, this must be the main lobby. No, it's not. Did I come around full circle again somehow? No, I did not, thank God. Okay, this is clearly a receptionist computer. Hold A to use keyboard.
Well, we failed to keep our team members alive, but we did access the receptionist computer.
Triumphant.
I think we're about even.
All right, they're going in that way. I assume we're going this way. I'm assuming it's meant to be like, hey, there's Alpha and there's Bravo. We breach and clear at different times. Again, in a real tactical shooter, you would be privy to what your game plan is going into the mission. They would be like... You would draw it out. You would actually pick it out yourself is what the thing would be. Is that be like, okay, you draw, and then you have to like know what the timing is so you can, playing as your team at that point.
A standard operating procedure is to go, hey, just wing it. Me first. You can't use this door. No, that was for them.
Amazing that they didn't fail me for that. They're like, okay, let's see what he's cooking. Let him give it a shot. Let him. Let's watch him. He did say he works better alone, so, you know, it's really our fault for putting people on his team. Oh, here we go. All right, I'll go unlock the door for my friends. Oh, wait.
All right, Hernandez is back, but we need this new team to go along with him. Who wants to sign up? No, thanks, no.
On, wait for me to reload, sir. I think I actually need to zoom in, too. I want to pop this headshot. There we go.
Okay, this or Skyscraper?
A Skyscraper?
All right.
Skyscraper, remember, I actually liked Skyscraper.
You do, yeah.
Another one of our sleeper playthroughs that I think everyone should watch because it's just such a goofy game. An endearingly goofy game. One of these days I want an excuse just to play SWAT 4 on the show. Yeah, I know it's not a bad game, obviously, so we'd have to do it like for casual Mondays or just
Casual
like
Monday,
some
yeah.
tactical shooter roost.
Is he? Yeah, he's still. Well, never mind.
His soul's still dancing.
What is that a line from? I can't remember.
That would be Bad Lieutenant Protocol New Orleans, starring Nicolas Cage in the role of a. Oh well. Go figure. Well, I think I can do that a little bit faster this time. That's one of my favorite.
Kill your teammates way faster.
That is one of my favorite Nicolas Cage performances. He is such a fucking scumbag in that movie. Werner Herzog does a great job.
I've had a lot of people recommend me that movie.
We should watch that movie.
Yeah, not opposed to seeing it. I've definitely heard good things.
By the end, when it devolves into completely just like nonsense, like wish fulfillment for the character, it's such a great turn. Like, at some point, it just drops any pretense of being, like, you know, a gritty crime movie and just starts having fun. I took a lot of damage because I forgot I was defaulted to semi-auto, and I was expecting burst fire to do my job for me. Are we still in stealth? Does it still count as stealth?
I don't know. Do you have the HRT stealth build set up right now?
I do. I just mean, you know, because they've managed to pull off shots at this point.
What does HRT in this context mean?
Heavy response tactical, probably, something like that. Some nonsense word salad.
HRT Assault would be a good name for a band, though.
Yeah, an all-trans girl band or something.
Yeah.
Like a riot girl band. Yeah.
Like a gloss.
You know what? You know, maybe part of my problem is that I've been using...
Lewis?
No, this SMG.
Oh.
Hold on. How do... Nope, that's shoot. I'm really more of a pistol user. Fuck. Okay, so I guess I do need to clear this floor first, do all the things we... I am curious if this pistol is going to be useful at all. They often are not in these types of games. Oh my god, it's like Deus Ex, you need to wait for it to...
Is that every time he... I couldn't tell if you were taking, like, some shots earlier. Is it every time that guy moves, it, like, the accuracy goes out a little bit?
Well, anything you do dials the...
Right, anything you do, I get. But I thought, like, when I saw that guy kind of moving his arm and stuff, it screwed up a little bit. I don't know if you were actually taking a couple shots back there.
I think I was taking a couple shots. I'm just peeking into these rooms. I don't gotta clear all of them. I mean... It'll be like a nice little surprise for when they sweep up after us, for when the... I think the cops have to do some work. Okay, maybe I should reload. Peek that corner.
Kill confirmed.
How did that not hit? There we go. Right, this should be a dead end. Cool. Yeah, I just, the control is really bad in this. That's like one of the big killer things, is just trying to use the analog stick to move is like painful. It's like pulling teeth. Like the fact that it sticks to like WASD, that it really wants you to move in 4 cardinal directions on an analog stick on the GameCube. This ain't the first 3D console. This ain't the first game to let you move in 3D space.
Was there Rainbow Six on N64? There was, wasn't
Yes, there was. Bathrooms?
I always remember the PS1 version.
Yeah, by, what's their faces? Oh, we do have
the
Flash.
games. There's the game so good that it had to go on the PlayStation Classic.
Oops. This is going to be bad in a second.
Walk it off, soldiers. That was a test, and you all failed.
You know, you'll need to be able to shoot while that's happening if you want to be great Counter-Strike players. Rebellion, says Maxker. Yes, that is correct. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say and be wrong about it, you know? I didn't want to get that kind of thing wrong.
Enemy neutralized.
That version of Rainbow Six is featured on the PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, like I said.
Yep.
What a pitiful effort that one was.
Please don't shoot the hostages.
Newscaster.
Fuck.
We're back. We're gone.
Oy vey. Things can really fall apart real quick. I probably should have flashed that room if I actually cared to play this game on its own terms. If we were taking this seriously as a video game, I would probably have flashed that room so I could have like had a second to delineate to figure out who's hostage, who's a baddie. Slime Generator with a very good question. Do you think the devs of this had any aspirations? I mean, it's Red Storm.
Do you mean like hobbies outside of video games, or?
I wonder if Quick Mission
it was
will let me
Red
do
Storm.
anything.
I think it might just be replay the missions that you've done.
Fuck. Well, let's see if there's any level skip codes for this. I'm sure there won't be. Ain't that kind of game.
Johnny
There's
Bag
codes for the
says,
PC version.
Johnny Bag says, reminds me of Max Payne 2's port. For some reason, aiming is very square. It hates if you try to use the right stick in diagonals. Never seen that in another console shooter with dual stick controls.
You know, maybe the problem was my choice of weapon. Maybe the breach will work better.
Seemed like you did have to breach a lot of things.
They also just let you lockpick it by holding down the A button, so maybe that's why this game isn't so big on, like, you know, why it's not pushing the breaching angle so much. Unlike Medal of Honor Warfighter, a game which really went in on door breaching, which really thought,
I still
like,
want to play it. I really want to play that game. That and the other one that came before it.
Yeah, the 2010 reboot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice non-intrusive tutorial, by the way. I said the game difficulty is on easy this time, so it feels compelled to do this.
I feel like you could be stand to be larger.
Oh, also, I think I have infinite ammo for every gun. I think they give you infinite reloads. More enemies,
If they took away, what if they took away all of the guns from the enemies? know, it'd be like a fun level in like one of these tactics SWAT shootery kind of games.
Do tell.
You get the whole briefing and stuff, right? And you get the like it's a mission where you have to go rescue hostages, and you get the briefing of like how many people are in there, and you have to plan out your route. But you go in and you just find like dead bodies everywhere, and then you get to where the hostages are, and they're staying there with guns. It's like, we took care of it ourselves, and the mission just ends.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We figured this thing out.
Like, you just missed Die Hard. Like, Die Hard happened before you showed up.
You know, the AI is really stupid for this kind of game, too, which I guess is good because it doesn't control well. So you need, like, every advantage or, like, anything you can get out of this fucking game, but it doesn't really do great for the game when...
They're playing with the same controls. Actually...
Did they avenge me yet? Nope. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, I killed the lead assault officer, which means all the other ones turn back to normal humans.
I just want to run and gun.
Do you think cops work like vampires?
Like,
if you take out the main one, then all the other ones, you know, go back to normal.
I guess define normal. They'd still be bloodthirsty, wouldn't they?
Oh no, that's the thing, right?
So you're saying we need to find the one bad apple, the mythical bad apple, and then once we remove that from the
bad
barrel...
apple. No, not the bad apple. I mean, like the top one, like the one that made all the rest of them the cops. And then once they're gone by some means that I'm not saying is violent, but once they're gone, then like everyone else's cop uniform just like disappears.
All right, I said I was going to use the flash, so let's do this like a tactical player would.
Maybe not the darkest show we ever put on.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Just upload that to Struggles of Games on Blue
fucking... The firefight has been broadcast live. That's a mission fail state? What was I supposed to do? Just, like, pantomime it? Like, what did it mean it's been broadcast live?
Just yell into one of the microphones. Everyone turn off your TV. Stop watching this.
That's awful. That plays badly. That was the sum of all fears. And I fear it. Ay, ay, ay. One more game?
Yeah, one more. I guess it's my turn for this one.
Yep, your turn to play.
Chance time!
Get those blocks a rolling.
All right. Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna go. What did you do last time? Do you remember?
I think I pressed all of them
you
at
closed
once.
your eyes. Yeah. All right. Then. All right. I'm gonna go middle, left, right. So, what's the theme?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. What's the console?
PS2.
And who's playing it?
Fuck.
You are. All right.
Okay, there's got to be a couple of games that fall under this criteria. I do have a couple PS2 games on hand, so... Well, that one's in Japanese. I can't do that one, unfortunately. I mean, I could. I would just be banging my head against it. I think we can do Butt Ugly Martians again. I think we got as much mileage out of that game as we're ever going to get.
Not again.
If we could do Frank Herbert's Dune.
We could, but what else we got?
Yeah, we seen enough of that game to know what that game is. Thank you to Slime Generator from the Discord community, discord.gg/bghof. That was a hell of a saga. they're playing that. Oh boy.
That one doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head.
Well, I know the developer, Cauldron. Yeah, let's do this. It's called Gene Troopers, released 2006. Apparently at Christmas Day, according to the Launchbox database. I have my fucking doubts. But, Gene Troopers, that sounds sci-fi to me. Some genetic tampering possibly going on. Maybe clones. This is all speculation. Okay.
It's a tactical shooter with Gene Wilder, Gene Siskel, and Gene Simmons.
We got all the genes together at last. Oh, TDK. Yeah, that's the Cauldron I know and loathe. Purveyors of many a budget-feeling FPS. I think, are these the hacks responsible for Soldier of Fortune Payback as well? Ooh, great menu. I especially love the cinematic, intro to the game. Gore, on or off. Those are your video options. Grip gloves? Yeah, I sure hope they do.
Soldier of Fortune Payback was Cauldron.
I know my bad games. Boy, howdy.
Quickly, Marine.
You misspelled Marine.
We open in media res.
Honestly, I was hoping that she was going to say, like, I'm trying Sergeant, and Sergeant was spelled in some weird-ass way.
I bet you're intrigued now. Bet you want to wait after this loading screen for more gameplay.
What?
They're trying to do their cinematic opening now.
They're having a hard time rendering it, it looks like.
Did we see his Gooch Grundy for a second there?
Gooch Grundy born on a Monday. The tribal tat transplant has been successful.
Maybe one of these times it's going to load into actual gameplay. I'm not entirely convinced it will, but...
Robin the NB says, here's a quote from John Walker's Eurogame review of this. The majority of my time playing this was spent in aimless rage. At one point, I bit my arm.
Always promising. Dude, this is going to be so sick.
He goes like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm kind of a pacifist. I'm kind of non-violent.
Don't move.
Oh, the best kind of ragdoll.
Oh, use directional buttons to choose an answer. We have...
ready to die for the Galactic Empire, soldier?
To be perfectly honest, I don't feel a desire to do so.
Answer my question or die.
I did.
That was... Well, okay, don't answer the question. Call him on his bluff.
What was the question again?
Whom do you serve, soldier?
Keep bluffing.
I serve to, what was it again? Galactic Empire.
Then die.
Who are you?
Did he just say, "Who are you?" right before he?
I think he did. Well, that's what we call trial and error, baby. So now we know Galactic Empire. That guy doesn't like the Galactic Empire. So we'll use that knowledge now to overcome this encounter.
This is one of those time loop games, which is to say you lost and had to start over. Skip? Yeah. Also, you save his life, and his first instinct is, "Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna kill you."
Are you ready to die for the Galactic Empire, soldier?
No way. I have to find my daughter.
Astounding. You seem to have kept your free will.
Who are you?
Who's that?
No time for introductions.
Oh.
You have something that doesn't belong to you.
I don't have it with me.
Piano 3?
Why the hell did you make so much noise?
New info has been added to your log. Don't do that.
Take this. It's a silent weapon.
Damn it.
You run up and punch him, and he's like, "Here, take this gun. You can do it better than that. This is way more effective at killing me."
You reload with R3. Did you see that, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I just like 24 the game on PS2.
Where are we going? What are we doing? Important questions. Unanswered by this game. Going up. Open sesame. Oh.
Going down.
I guess this is the elevator.
Say it was an elevator.
All right, pick up your companion cube. Oh. I'm getting DNA points all over the place. Maybe they'll let me shoot the gun at one of these guys next.
We can't pass this room unless you take out the camera.
R1 to shoot, by the way.
Yep, PS2 game.
Damn it, this is a school trip. The guards will be here in no time.
Wait, so I couldn't shoot the camera? But
You could. It said shoot the camera.
Let's go. And don't fall somewhere. You look clumsy.
This game controls clumsy, I can tell you that much for free. What's that pink stuff down there? Ooh, the horn players here are, Is there no jump button? Oh!
Oh, do you have a Mario-ass fireball?
Use grip gloves. Alright, you guys figure the rest out.
Beating Half-Life 2 to the punch. Good. Uh-huh.
Alright, I'll give you a helping hand. Since it's clear you gotta be here before we can progress. I would assume. Oh.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Never mind. Bye.
What I love about this game is how clear it is where the elevators begin and end, and what they are.
As a message pops up, you have chosen solo mode. Yeah, that did look like it was just gonna clip your head.
Oh, but she can get away with it.
Some great enemy cries in this.
I have bad news. I think the lady died. And now I died.
Worse news.
The shooting is very bad. Shooting is very not good. Actually hitting things with the bullets, a dubious prospect.
Listen, keep the politics out of the show, okay?
What the fuck is this? Tell me it's the beginning of the fucking level.
Oh, it sure is.
Watch out!
Don't move. Are you ready?
What the hell are you talking about?
Astounding. You seem to have...
I guess that works as an answer.
Who are you?
No time for introductions. You have something that doesn't belong to you.
I don't have it with me.
Okay. Let's just try to get through this as quickly as possible.
Okay, he does need to give you a gun. You remember.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I agree. Look, it's not my fault they're going slow as molasses.
Take this. It's a silent
Damn it, what is it you're doing? It's an unfinished TT. It doesn't even have armor.
Where are the enemies even coming from? What is... This game is unfucking parsable half the time.
Okay, I need to go get tea, so I'm gonna read you this comment from chat to set you off, so you can just rant for like 2 minutes.
Perfect.
Max Courage says, to be fair, it's already superior to Daikatana. All right, see you in a couple minutes.
Yeah, no, absolutely fucking not. This is infinitely worse than Daikatana. Like, the opening of the Daikatana on PC is obviously not the best set of levels ever, but once you get past that shit, it's fine. Unless you're thinking of, like, Daikatana 64, which is, yeah, that's legitimately shitty, but, you know, it's very easy to punch, to beat on Daikatana on PC, and it doesn't necessarily deserve that reputation, in my honest opinion. You know, do I have 2 minutes worth of that in me right now? Maybe not.
Damn it, this is no school trip. The guards will be here in no time.
So I think I successfully disabled the camera this time, so I think we're on a better trajectory. Going up or down, does it really matter? How'd you get up here? Also, I'm going to save the game, because they let you do this. They let you do quick saves in this. Can you tell this was probably meant to be a PC game? If it was not already a PC game? That they very hapdashedly ported to the PlayStation Do. But alas, I speculate.
You are technically a GG.
Does that count as thwarting the security?
I wonder if she's gonna die again. Oh, she's dead. Never mind.
Yep.
It seemed like she was more plot relevant.
You would have assumed...
Oh, wait, no, she's back.
Oh, she's getting knocked unconscious. You know how that goes. Oh, boy.
Nap.
Buy level 1. Don't mind if I do.
Isn't the GT a type of car?
Oh!
Isn't it several types of cars?
Probably. Unfortunately, I can never drive again because I just burnt my retinas out, so I'm no longer road safe.
You know what? Real bad security system if your cameras, like, very visibly show exactly where they're looking.
Oh. She fell into the wall at some point there.
Oh,
Is she back up yet? Did we lose her for good this time? Also, where am I going? What am I doing? Things that have not yet been established in this video game product. What are the stakes for getting caught? What are the benefits of playing it stealthily? Is there even such a way to, like, play it stealthily, or is this just, like, set dressing to give the impression that there's more to this game than there actually is? Who are we? What are we doing? Are we good? Are we bad?
I mean, we're probably good.
That was pretty sick, right? So I guess that's what it sounds like if it does detect you. But no enemies are spawning in. It doesn't seem like there's a real consequence for it. Maybe these are extra enemies in purple?
What the heck? Hey, are you there?
Does your main guy... Am I misremembering, or does your main guy kind of sound like the main character from Far Cry, the first one?
Just like a generic dude, yeah.
But kind of specifically the cadence that guy had when he talked.
It's been a minute.
It's been
I
a
don't
long
remember.
time since I've... Yeah.
I can tell you this game seems pretty fucking rotten, though. Just like
Hey,
Far
how's it
Cry
compared
1.
to Far Cry? Yeah, okay.
I would say Far Cry 1, for being a game I don't like, better than this.
All right, pop quiz. I think I know the answer, but which would you prefer, or which do you think ranks above the other? Far Cry 1 or Far Cry 3?
Oh, Far Cry 1, better. Not, like, by much. You know, it's the difference between, like, death and despair. I don't know. This room is rotating, I think. I'm ill.
To be clear for anyone listening, I like Far Cry 3. I like the act of playing that game at the very least, I should say. But I know Cass does not.
No, one of the worst video games of all time, in my humble opinion. So this room is like doing some sort of rotating trick. I don't know if like I'm just meant to like hold out and survive here, because there's invisible walls in front of the doorways.
Yeah, it might be a holdout section.
They've done a wonderful job telegraphing it.
Yeah, there you go. And now you could tell that you could go through the door because it was closed.
I guess I'll pick up with Escape from the Labs 2. Wait, tell me this isn't an autosave. Tell me this is the manual save I made in the previous level. Tell me the game does not know to autosave between fucking level transitions.
Surely. Finish loading?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay. The HUD kind of makes me think of Ratchet and Clank a little bit.
Huh?
Somebody had fun in the recording booth, you know?
I'm glad someone had fun.
Or... It's worse than that's going to be a fun discussion.
Oh, I can't get those DNA points because I didn't let them come in all the way. Points forever lost. So much for my 100% run. We're speaking the international language of love.
Anyone looking for a new vocal stem, try this game out.
I like, you know, it's really cool. That was a new gun I picked up. They did not have a screen pop up saying, like, new weapon picked up. This game just does not want to tell you a fucking thing. Like, maybe it would be cool if they told me, like, hey, these guys blow up. These guys are suicide bombers. Watch out for them. Shoot them first so they don't blow up in front of you. This game is telling you absolutely fucking nothing. It's not telling you where to go, what to do. There's no mission objectives, like, on screen. There's barely a heads-up display. Databank objectives. Escape from the labs. Fucking awesome. Third time's the charm. Don't worry, I'm stealthing them. They'll never see me coming.
Yep.
This has got to be one of the worst cauldron games I've played.
Ed and Eddie ass sound effect enemies. Yeah, you found the strategy.
I'm playing for efficiency now.
You want to save here?
Boy, do I ever. Okay. There, we got him. Pardon?
He died. Yeah,
What did that? Was it another enemy that came in from behind me with no indication?
Yes. Yes.
And no audio cue?
The audio cue was him shooting you.
No, he wasn't shooting me. He exploded. It was another one of those fucking charging guys who explodes when they get close to you.
I mean, I saw you taking a bunch of gunshots.
I was taking gunshot damage, but then I went from 100 damage to 0 health, which happens when the exploding guy explodes. This guy here. Oh, he doesn't just die immediately.
Now he's dead. That one was.
And his body blows up. So he has martyrdom, like from Call of Duty 4.
I think there was another. I saw someone run up to you.
I am 100% correct that these guys are exploding enemies.
No, you're right. They're exploding, but one of them
their body
ran up
explodes
to you.
after they die. I'm just gonna.
See if there's a second one. Because I was about to comment that there was someone running up directly to you, being hidden by the gene thing.
Why are there fart sound effects, by the way?
I think that's enemy banter. I literally think that. See that guy.
Okay.
That guy ran up to you.
But then what blew up over there?
That guy again. Because remember, you thought there was only one in there. He runs up from that door over there. The fart sounds are literally, it's just like an enemy. That's like their alien dialogue, is someone was making fart sounds with their mouth.
Can we go on? Can we move on?
Go through that door. Go.
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. My Nextel's going off. Wow, they just make all their body armor out of fucking security cameras with how many bullets it takes to destroy that shit.
Yeah, make the entire plane out of a black box.
I gotta get that DNA.
Do you have enough to level up or whatever?
Vitality, battle vision. Imagine if these are all the upgrades in the game. Imagine if these are the only things you can upgrade. Ability to see the danger potential, different life forms. Sold.
Health? No, thank you.
What is blowing up? What is shooting explosives? If not the enemies who are charging?
I think that's a grenade, I think? Yeah, I think there was someone with a grenade launcher like on another floor who was just vaguely aware here somewhere.
Right now.
Yeah. This game should have been one to have a sound chest in it.
He thought he had the perfect position to take advantage, but his reaction time was just too slow. Oh, thank God, a turret section.
Is it inverted or is it fine?
No, it's fine.
I don't remember what game it was, but I was playing something within the past 12 months that, like, there was a ton of turrets, like, everywhere in the game, but there was not a single turret section. There was not a single moment where you could get on a turret and either anything would happen or it would be a situation in which, like, you could take advantage of being on the turret.
Interesting. It's subverting your expectations.
I mean, I appreciate it because I hate turret sections.
Oh, there is a waypoint marker.
No, that's a skylight.
No, easy mistake to make. Do any of these doors open?
The ones with the blue lights.
Thank God they're just giving me so much ammo for this shitty gun.
Did you recognize what doors open now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. No, too many blue lights on that one.
It would be really hard if we had to animate this conveyor belt and the things moving. We'd have to like program a whole bunch of stuff. So what if we
grab gun? There you go.
That's what I was trying to switch to, but this control, the controls in this game, they obviously had a few too many of them. Let's say. That's gonna do it for Gene Troopers.
All right.
I can't stomach another fucking second of that. That was fucking wretched. As were most of the games tonight that we played, as it turns out. Another banner night for fucking bad game chance time. But what was worst?
What was worse? I think Nightmare Circus was worse.
You think?
I think that was the worst one we did tonight.
What was the best we did tonight?
That is the hard question. I think, God, this is not an endorsement, but I think Crusty Demons might have been the best for tonight.
It might be just
relatively to everything else.
At least it had like production value and crashes. So
it was more progressible, I think, than most of the things we played. Even though that was difficult, yeah, and by relative to everything else, what do you think?
Let me start with best. I think I'd have to give best to, probably to Crusty Demons, even though I hated every second of it. Even though it was fucking horrible, you know, it was way too overcomplicated in its controls and offensive. And the level design wasn't there, and there really isn't like a single positive thing to say about it, except for haha funny ragdolls. But you know, that's one more positive thing that can be said for it than any other game tonight had on offer.
Yep.
So we had Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on the Sega CD, we had Nightmare Circus on the Sega Genesis, we had Last Action Hero on the NES, Sum of All Fears on GameCube, and Gene Troopers on PS2, and I really hated each and every one of these games tonight. You got away with just playing two. That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I don't think it's the worst of the night.
I played some Nightmare Circus.
Yeah, I don't think Cadillacs and Dinosaurs is the worst of the night, even though it's a fucking nothing burger of a game that's like immediately repetitive at least had some. At least you can like. There's things you can say about it. I guess it had like some cutscenes in it. That could have been neat. I guess if you were a fan of the comic book, at least you're like, well, we got something. Never mind the fact that there was that beat 'em up game that is obviously the far more remembered Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Last Action Hero was not the worst of the night because it was basically interchangeable with every NES beat 'em up platformer type thing. You know, it wasn't as good as the better ones, but it wasn't that much worse in my opinion. Like, you could theoretically see a way to beat that game. I don't think it was Sum of All Fears either, because even though, again, not good at all, I can at least see that game being completed in some capacity. I can see, like, learning the missions, playing tactically, embracing the slowness, embracing, like, taking every corner with leans and whatnot, and someone who's really hard up for tactical shooter gameplay, who's watching SWAT 4 from afar and being like, I wish I could be playing that, but I don't have a PC. All I have is this Nintendo GameCube, and if that's the closest you're going to get, then so be it. Which brings us to Gene Troopers and Nightmare Circus. Nightmare Circus was basically unplayable because of the awful controls and the unclear progression, the fact that the entire game seems to be a maze. That every level presented in the game seems to be a maze of some sort.
Also, constantly putting you in situations where it's just like there's no fair way to play any of this, like especially that Ferris wheel.
Yeah, definitely not good. Definitely worse than the other games we just mentioned. But I think I'm going to give it to Gene Troopers. It is difficult to articulate just how frustrating that small, brief bit of gameplay was. Just the complete lack of any sense for what you're doing, where you're going, what works, what doesn't. And it just seems like if the opening of the game, if they can't even like have an action set piece at the beginning of the fucking game, then you can just bet the entire game is going to be a goddamn slog. Like, we played maybe 10 minutes worth of progression through that, if we're being generous. But I bet you, like, if this is like a 3-4 hour game, I bet the entire 3 to 4 hours is much of the fucking same. It's the sort of game that I look at and I'm just like, never in a million years would I ever play this. Unless I was forced to, for some like a show on the internet where you play bad games. I can see why that game reviewer bit himself. Because that just seemed like the most infuriating kind of tedious fucking slog. Can't wait till we play it in full. Can't wait till we do the whole thing for the show one of these days. When we're really hard up for content.
Yeah, keep that in the back pocket.
Yeah. Well, folks. On that note, folks. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Bad Game Chance Time, the 18th. Again, just a horrible night in what is one of the cruelest formats that we offer here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. But Schadenfreude, if that's what you're in for, if that's what you come here for, we do deliver on that quotient for sure, consistently with this format. Are you beginning to understand now, Sharky, why this is so painful? You always defend Bad Game Chance Time. You always say it's one of my favorite things to do because we get to play so many bad games. We get to play like a variety of games.
I discovered horrible games I had never heard of before, like Gene Troopers.
I suppose there's that. Robin the MB asks, "Hey, what's the music? It's sending me memories." This is the this is the Gradius theme played on a piccolo or recorder as part of the Silent Hill the arcade UFO ending. So I got all that right. I'm pretty sure I do. It's only the song we use at the end of every one of our shows, so I should probably know what it is offhand. Let's go over the stream schedule, why don't we? Monday, it's another casual Monday, as every Monday is. Get to enjoy ourselves with some games that are not necessarily bad. No idea what we're bringing to it this week, but it'll be something. We will all bring something to the table. Tuesday, July 15th, with any luck at all, the conclusion to Contra Road Corps. Episode 5. What a journey it has been. A miserable fucking slog of a journey in its own rights, as you have conveyed to me.
Yes. I'm still grinding off stream. I am running out of ideas on how to possibly get the character any better to actually finish this game, but I'm working on it.
I thought you were going to say that you ran out of like podcasts or stuff to watch and listen to while playing the game. I listen to every podcast that exists. I'm still grinding.
I have... Listen, there's a whole podcast called Behind the Bastards. Like, that's going to carry me through.
Very good. Thursday will be the winner of our next patron poll, possibly, if we get that up in time, if we figure that out, what we want to do for that, what kind of theme we want to put together for it, what games we want to populate it with, and then get the poll up in a timely fashion. If not, we'll figure something else out, like a one-off or what have you, but something playthrough related on that day. And then Friday, I'm not sure if we have a bag game Hall of Fame this week, and if we do, whether it's more not so pro skater or more Lifeline, but it's probably going to be week after next anyway, because I know Johnny is a little bi-weekly with it. And then Saturday would usually be Cursed Kart Racers, since that's a bi-weekly long-term show that we do. So typically we do we do Chance Time tonight, and then next Saturday we would do Cursed Kart Racers. But we want to tie into another Johnny Bag had mentioned. On the Discord we have the Bad Game Club, where we pick a bad game every month. This month there's actually 2 of them, for reasons that you can go to the Discord, discord.gg/pghof, and see for yourself. But folk in the community are playing either their choice of Necrovision or The Simpsons skateboarding. So, to tie into The Simpsons, we are going to do a Simpsons theme night this coming Saturday, playing through a whole ton of bad Simpsons games in brief. Been a while since we had just a classic theme night of that sort as well, and it is certainly some ripe fodder when it comes to the Simpsons games. And then, the rest of the schedule, other things. And the future beyond that is yet to be written. So, hey, that was our show tonight. If you like what you saw here, consider joining that Discord community that we mentioned before. Being a part of the Bad Game Club. Having conversations about all manner of game, not just bad ones. Hangouts at all. If you really like what we did here tonight, you may consider supporting us financially. That would be accomplished by pledging on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, or becoming a member on YouTube, and your all of the above will grant you an additional layer of access on that Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls, which will determine the next playthrough we'll be doing come Thursdays, or make suggestions for games. Those are the only ones we hear out are from people who are willing to pony up the cash for it, as a way to filter out unwarranted, unsolicited suggestions. And you also get some exclusive content over on the Patreon, or on demand. Working on a web portal to tie all this stuff together so that people support us in one place, get all the same perks as everyone else does. But that will come with time. And we certainly appreciate you supporting the show, keeping us motivated in money, allowing us to buy our stream snacks and games, expense games when we have to at all. But hey, if you can't financially support us, we completely understand. If you're still looking for a way to help us out, spreading the awareness of the show is always a good way to go. We have a YouTube channel where all the VODs go up. Perhaps you're watching this on there. And we have a suggested viewing playlist over on our YouTube channel. It's one of the first things you see when you go to our channel page, that happens to contain 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for good onboarding onto this show of ours, that maybe your friends, family at all will appreciate. Or maybe you know someone who is a Crusty Demon. Maybe you happen to know one of the Crusty Demons, and maybe they've never seen their video game in action, and this will be the first time they ever see it. And then they'll feel sad. They'll feel real bad about it. That's assuming any of them are alive. It has been 20 years, and they live a high-risk lifestyle, so it's entirely possible there are no Crusty Demons left. Just for a morbid note, I guess. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer.
What if we killed the Crusty Demons in the Omelas hole?
With all that said, let's see who's fit to raid here at the end of the show. You know, let's send folk the way of one Hexy Maniac who is currently playing The Mark of Kree. Some weird PS2 game that I've never heard of personally.
Wait, Mark of Kree? Oh, I remember that game. That was a big deal when it came out.
Was it?
Yeah, it had like it was a proto, what you call it? Rise to Honor, because you had attacks on the right analog stick.
No kidding. Well, we'll see how that's implemented when we commence with the raid. Please to give him a shot. Let him know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you et al. And with that, I have been Crusty Cassidy.
And I've been Clean Sharky.
Very good. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Bad Game Hall of Fame, for suffering through another chance time with us. Hopefully you weren't suffering. Hopefully you were entertained by our suffering. That's the way it's supposed to work. But we never know for sure unless you sound off, unless you let us know, unless you contribute to chat, post comments on YouTube. This is what we call a call to action, Sharky. This is what professionals do. Save it for the very end when the least amount of people are likely to hear it too. All right, bye.
Bye, everybody.